that as soon as the storm passes, you're like, we have 3 other storms that are possible out there.
And there are
Right.
2, but they're out
Yeah.
there churning, making us nervous.
When are you going to get in the booth and put this down into a battle rap?
Let's see how tomorrow goes.
Okay.
Tomorrow, I am meeting with the HOA at 1 p.m., and we'll see how it goes.
Okay.
Maybe we can do like for the Great 48, if Virginia's all mad, we just have you go off the top of the dome. We put a beat on, live on the air, and you just freeform this thing.
Just get the dump button ready.
Oh, my God.
What's wrong?
This is a trick chair? What is this?
What are you doing?
What kind of chair is this?
What do you mean? What's
Oh,
going
my
on? Let me
God.
see this.
I almost fell over. This is going to be a challenging chair to be taped in. Oh, my. I almost fell. Sorry.
Dunkin' is the official coffee of the KVJ Show. America runs on Dunkin'. The KVJ Show is now live on 97.9 WRMF.
It's time to wake up and let the weirdness begin. It's the KVJ Show to start your morning. Kevin is the host, and his skin pigment is whiter than Casper the Ghost. Virginia sounds like this. Nickname Vicious Bee, so don't get her pissed. Jason talks like a spaz, and he loves to talk about Bigfoot and stats. So get ready, here we go. You're listening to 97.9 with the KVJ Show.
Well, here we go. Welcome to the KVJ Show. It is a big old Wednesday right here. And got a lot of stuff is going to be going on here today. Going to be a very busy Wednesday for us. Kicking off 48 hours of KVJ. Actually, kind of starts now. It would be 52 hours of KVJ, but really we kind of keep going at 10 a.m. So, yeah, this is the beginning of what's going to be a very long KVJ show. You're going to be so sick of us by Friday morning at 10 a.m. But here we are. The goal is to try to raise $100,000 for the Bahamas before Friday morning at 10 a.m. So I just got to tell you, we are going to need some help. We're going to need a lot of help. We're going to need you to get on your social media and be like, people, please
Tell your friends.
get a hold of the KVJ show. Help us out here.
This is seriously going to have to be a whole community effort.
Yes, it is going to have to be a community effort to get this thing done. But already it's really impressive just to see what, South Florida has been doing and contributing and helping out. So that has been very nice already for people to see what is going on here. I would give you all the information. It appears like I can't open anything over here.
I think your computer overnight reset itself.
Okay.
And locked you out. You don't know the password to your computer. And
Okay.
I think Suits came in here and put his password in it, but he doesn't have access to all the same things you have access to. So
Okay. So the day we start a massive 2-day-long broadcast, let's throw a curveball at the show so they can't access the computers?
yes.
Okay. All right. I get what we're doing here. See, I expected there's going to be a lot of hurdles we're going to have to go over. I didn't expect we're going to start with this one,
But if you want, I think this is an up-to-date tally as
Okay.
of bedtime last night.
Okay. People are already jumping on. I love that. $706. We're going on our big goal of 100,000.
We started with just a little trickle, but hopefully by the end of it, it's a waterfall.
Yes, that's what we're going for. We're going to have to get to 100,000. The whole point of this is, we're going to be on for 48 hours just to kind of symbolize what went on with a Category 5 in Dorian sitting over the Bahamas for 48 hours. It went in on September 1st at noon, left September 3rd at noon, a whole 48 hours, just that they were just getting pummeled by 185-mile-an-hour winds, sometimes gusts up to like 220. And you've seen a lot of the news footage and what has happened. It's chaos over in many parts of the Bahamas, and the rebuilding is going to be extensive, and it's going to take years. So I know we were doing a drive last week. It's just not even enough. We're going to have to keep doing stuff to try to do whatever we can to help them out. And Floridians are doing a really good job. Even some local Palm Beachers are stepping up. I saw Michael Jordan had made a donation of $1 million over to the Bahamas.
Nice.
Which is cool and impressive. What he has done. There have been so many other Floridians that have stepped up as well. They say Florida has helped to raise about $3 million so far in donations. and about $11 million in resources from Florida have gone to the Bahamas.
Well, Florida should. There
Yeah.
are so many Floridians that have enjoyed and loved and spent time in the Bahamas. And if you care about this area and these people, this is the time to help them.
Well, we realize it could have easily been us.
Yeah. One little tiny bobble to the west, and that was us.
Yes. So what you can do is you can text KVJ Bahamas to 44321. KVJ Bahamas to 44321. And we're doing all kinds of fun stuff here for it, too. You can do shout-outs for $50. For $100, we'll play up to a 4-minute long song from a major record label that is FCC friendly. For $150, you can spend 30 minutes watching the KVJ 48 in person. Those are just a few of the things that you do. What you do is you take your receipt from texting it to KVJ Bahamas 44321 and then get us the receipt here at 877-979-WRMF.
But the Great 48 doesn't start till 10, correct?
That's really when it's technically going to begin. So you're going to hear kind of a regular KVJ show today, and then, we'll keep on going, and then the next two shows will kind of bleed into the 48. So that's kind of what we got going on. So about 10 a.m. But, I mean, if you're here now, you're here now. So, we'll see what
We're in it
happens.
together, baby.
Yes, and we are going to have audio, video of the entire thing. Keep watching KVJ TV on YouTube. Go in there, subscribe for free, and the podcast is going to keep it all covered as well, all the way through the whole 48 hours of KVJ to rebuild the Bahamas.
It's the KVJ dirt of the day. It's the KVJ dirt of the day. Virginia, take it away, cause you know we need that dirt of the day.
Well, coming up in just a second in your dirt, new allegations against the controversial Antonio Brown. I'll tell you what kind of broke yesterday. Not good for him. He's certainly got a lot to deal with. If it's true or if it's not true, we don't know, but I'm just going to tell you what's out there. And so that's what he's dealing with today. Before we get into that, they say Kevin Hart is ready to get out of the hospital. It may be even happening today. He's been there for 10 days since that nasty car crash. He ended up with 3 spinal fractures, and those had to be fused in surgery.
Did the friends he leave behind go and visit him
I don't know.
in the hospital?
I think all of them got
I think they're
banged
still in the
up.
car.
No, there's not still in the car.
I don't know if I visit V. Kevin Ralston if he leaves us at the scene of an accident.
I know,
don't
right? I wouldn't blame you.
Yeah, no word on how the other 2 people are doing. They're, of course, reporting on Kevin Hart. But I am curious, what happened to the other 2? Are they still with us? Can we get a report? In other news, it looks like J-Lo and A-Rod are moving full speed ahead with an upcoming wedding. And the wedding will not be ex-free. A-Rod said exes would be invited, all inclusive. So, like, he's got a baby mama, she's got a baby daddy. They will all be invited to attend with the children.
Okay.
He didn't reveal much else about the wedding, but he did say that they're going to do a destination wedding. So it's going to be far away, and it's not going to be here locally.
Okay.
Interesting. And finally here, there's a new lawsuit accusing Antonio Brown of sexual misconduct and rape. His former trainer, who I guess says it happened on 3 separate incidents, claims in a lawsuit that she filed here in Florida that he forced himself on her. He and his attorneys have now shot back their own statement saying that Antonio denies any wrongdoing. They say that the trainer had come to him asking for money and he had turned her down. They say that there was a consensual relationship that was going on between the 2. So it'll be interesting to see how this all shakes out. With the lawsuit pending, his immediate future with the Patriots is kind of unclear. Roger Goodell could place him on the commissioner's exempt list, which would mean until the league investigates and they have a conclusion, he would not be playing football.
Yeah, it's just, it's one headache after another. It'll be interesting. In fact, I would not be surprised, depending upon what happens with this. I assume the Patriots are going to probably look into this, see how legit the accusations are. And, they just signed him. They start off winning against the Steelers, pretty big win. Do they want to take on all these headaches and aggravation and everything's going to go on and the distractions?
There was so much drama before this accusation. It's a lot.
I wouldn't be surprised to see the Patriots the way they are, just going ahead. Yeah, it's just not. It's an experiment. It's not
Never
worth
mind.
it. Yeah, it's not the same as some of the other rehab cases we've done. We're going to skip this.
So stay tuned. This one is definitely ongoing. And that's what's going on in your Dirt of the Day.
It's time for viral audio.
So hide your kids, hide your wife.
Double rainbow all the way across the sky.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
We also wanted to remind you as we kick off the 48 hours of KVJ to rebuild the Bahamas. Today is also the 18th anniversary of 9/11. We talked about never forget, and that's the way that it should be. Every single year, remembering the 2,000 plus people that lost their lives. 2,977 Americans lost their lives on September 11th, 2001.
And you have to count in, too, with that number, all of the first responders, 200, I believe, that we've lost since the event because of illness that they believe they contracted running into those buildings to save people.
Still fighting for it, yeah. I mean, it's, really kind of crazy when you see what Jon Stewart is doing, and just this year, that was a recent story. Him dealing with all that kind of stuff. So today is not only the 18th anniversary of 9/11, it's Patriot Day and National Emergency Responders Day.
America was targeted for attack because we're the brightest beacon for freedom and opportunity in the world. And no one will keep that light from shining.
And tomorrow, and the day after, and the day after that, and in days and years to come, we will look at the calendar and remember September 11th, 2001.
A day that everyone will remember where they were when they heard the news.
Without a doubt. And the good news to come out of all that, they say the newest class of New York City firefighters is set to graduate this month. 13 of them are children of firefighters who lost their lives as a result of 9/11. So they're carrying on the cause and saying, look, this is something that we believe in, we're going to stand up for, and that we're going to be doing. And I know we always like to do kind of our Civil Servant Appreciation Day on the anniversary of 9/11, and I know somebody from KVJ is going to be pairing up with Subway and delivering out subs to some firehouses today.
Nice.
So that will be something nice that we're able to do. We always like to do that. So we encourage businesses all over the place to offer up discounts. If you do, let us know about it. We like to pass those on for first responders and give them something free,
And
Make
by
it good.
discount, we mean a free sandwich.
Yeah, like a free sandwich.
Please.
Don't throw that 10% at us. Come
Don't
on.
even.
Yeah, give us a free whatever.
10%, you get what, the lettuce for free?
Yeah, make it worth us passing along. So if you've got something like that going on today, hit us up, 877-979-WRMF.
Looking for what's going on in South Florida? Sign up for our KVJ e-blast and stay connected.
What are you thinking about? What are you thinking about? What's on your mind? Are you thinking about? What are you thinking about?
What you think about today, Jay Bird?
So Amanda from Green Acres sent me a message that definitely I can relate to. She's got a 15-year-old son. And basically, the email says something along the lines of, I know you always talk about having massive anxiety attacks and panic disorder, Jay Bird. My 15-year-old son has developed major anxiety problems to the point where it's affecting his schoolwork and his baseball playing. He's gone to a therapist for 6 months, but nothing seems to be helping. In fact, it's getting worse. My son doesn't feel like he's having a connection with the doctor. The doctor also wants to put my son on Xanax. That's something me and my son don't want. I wanted to get your advice on how did you handle anxiety growing up, and did it affect my baseball playing? Amanda and Alex from Green Acres. And honestly, right around 15 years of age, that's when I really started having terrible panic disorder. And at age 15, like Alex is, you're embarrassed to talk about it, and you're afraid to talk about it sometimes. And my advice that I did not do, looking back, what I would tell 15-year-old Jaybird is tell somebody at your school, tell a teacher, tell a faculty member, one that you trust. I know they have guidance counselors there. I feel like in today's day and age, if you said, look, I'm struggling with anxiety and it's affecting my baseball playing, it's affecting my school, I feel like somebody at the school will listen to you and point you in the right direction. Now, I also can relate to not going to a therapist that you connect with, and that just may be something where you have to kind of, it's like dating. It may take a few different therapists to sit down and get connected to.
That's true. And just because they're a therapist doesn't mean they're the right therapist for you.
Yeah.
If you're not on the same page and you don't want to take Xanax and they're telling you to take Xanax, they're not the right therapist for you.
I mean, it did affect my baseball playing because I loved playing the outfield growing up as a kid. And as I got a little bit older into my teen years, I was not able to look up into the sky without either getting vertigo.
How you going to catch a fly ball?
Exactly.
That ain't gonna work, yeah.
Or just having major.
He's the outfielder, can't look up.
It was.
Yeah.
It was
a challenge.
It
yeah.
was a big time challenge, and I was
twisted.
Well,
Yeah.
I was afraid to tell people that because I thought they were going to laugh at me, and they would. People would laugh, but everyone's got a little bit of a quirk, and everyone's got something that they're fighting against. I don't care who you are. Everyone's got some kind of mental issue.
Yeah.
But I one other piece of advice I would say is, other than telling somebody, get passionate about something, whether it's baseball card collecting or if it's rock anything you get passionate about that puts you in a positive mental space. I would say chase that, put yourself in front of that situation, and even if that passion is your mental health, get obsessed with getting healthy with your mental health. And exercise and stay busy. Those are things that do help with anxiety. But sit down and talk to somebody and find somebody that you do connect with. It may take a while.
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
And you have to believe in your doctor, and your doctor has to understand you and the treatment you want. If you're not getting that, switch.
Yeah, if you don't want to take Xanax and your mom doesn't want to have you taking Xanax, don't take Xanax. That may not be the road for you. I mean, there's other roads you can go down. Meditating can help.
Danny says he knows a road too, if you want to talk to him.
Very true.
A lot of people do. They take marijuana for anxiety.
Kid's 15, though.
Okay, probably not.
The kid's 15. So.
I would say wait till you're 18 before you start talking about that.
And very effective. Keep a journal, because there's things you can do. If you do have anxiety, you start to know, you get little signs before an anxiety attack hits, and the key is, the best of your ability is to try to combat those things that are those signs you see before. So if you know you're going to go into a situation, sleep is important. Even stuff you're putting in your body is important. All that does play a factor. When I drink soda, especially at night, I can see a difference the next day. So all that stuff does play a factor.
Especially as you get older, too. Not you got to worry about it at 15, but one day, my friend, you will.
When you get to be our age.
I feel everything I eat now.
I feel everything I eat.
Anything that goes in my body, I feel every last little ounce of it.
I don't just feel it, I see it. I'm like, what is that?
Terrible.
Is that those chicken nuggets on my upper thigh?
Yeah.
You do feel,
instantly.
I feel cake. I have cake hangover now.
Yeah, it's some bad stuff.
But just the 15-year-old kid, you're not alone, and just speak up.
Okay, yeah. Real quick, kind of on the health tip, what I got on my mind is I saw this article. It said that taking naps is actually really good for your heart, according to this new study. And sometimes, I don't think about taking naps. Still seems like a silly thing to do. And then sometimes it throws me off and I'm up way late at night. And then I can't, I have no idea how many hours I sleep in the course of a day if I do a nap. But they say that naps are actually good. You might want to reconsider if you're somebody like me, and I will. And that's why it's on my mind, because they say a lot of times when you feel sleepy in the afternoon, it means you didn't get enough sleep the night before, and this helps you kind of catch up with your sleep. Now, the problem I have is that then when I normally need to go to bed, I'm like, ding! I'm like, hey, all right, and
you can't take too long of a nap. I don't know about your body clock, but I figured out mine. I can only get like an hour and a half nap in the middle of the day. And then I wake up, I do all the rest of the stuff I got to do. And then I'm in bed by 9:30, and then I get 6 hours, and that it works for me.
Yeah.
But you got to really listen to your body.
I usually do that. I'll do like 90 minutes. It's weird. My wife can close her eyes for 10 minutes. She'd be like, I'm so exhausted. And then 10 minutes later, she's like, ding, and she's ready to go again. I'm like, how did that happen? If I do something like that, like they say, take 20-minute naps, when I do that, I feel like I got kicked in the face with a kangaroo. Like,
I can't do 20.
I'll wake up 20 minutes later and be like, and I'm in this weird world. Like,
That's what I take those narcolepsy naps where I'm just sitting, me and Dennis be working on something. All of a sudden, I'll be out for 4 minutes, and then I wake up.
Yeah.
And that will happen.
I know.
They're terrible.
Yeah, so if I do a 90-minute nap, then I'm up way later. I think I've been up later than 90 minutes at night then, and then so then I shave off more and more. So it's I can't win, but I realize the naps might be good. I just got to figure out how to do it right. I just can't figure out the right system for them.
You really got to create like a cave of peace too.
Oh, yeah.
When I go home and I'm ready for that nap, nothing can mess with it. Like yesterday, I was trying to lay down for that nap, and there was a mosquito in my room. Again.
I got so many mosquitoes in my house. I am covered. I honestly,
I don't understand where they're coming from.
You look at my leg, I look like a meth addict because I've got, honestly, scabs all over my leg from mosquito bites, and I killed 3 in one day the other day.
Me too. I killed 3 last night in my bathroom.
Ralston's got that sweet blood.
I do, yeah. And I asked my wife; they do not go after the Mexican queen because
Isn't that weird? It's something about you because me and my sister we're talking about this. Me and my sister, we both get bit first, but Panda doesn't get bit.
I don't get bit that often either. I don't get bit by mosquitoes, and even during the height of sea lice, I can swim through sea lice and never get it.
You have tough skin.
I have done it so many times. I have gone through so much sea lice in my life.
So not fair.
I think it's because your whole body's one big callus.
Maybe.
They can't get through.
Good.
They're trying to I can't penetrate.
Walls
Good luck.
Pennington.
Walls Pennington over here. Yeah. So anyway, that's what I got on my mind. What's on your mind today, Virginia?
Well, today's the day I go meet with the HOA.
Big day for all of us.
It's a big day. I mean, this is my first time coming face to face with these old men. Like in the movie Grumpy Old Men, that's what I picture them as. I've never seen them. I've just corresponded with them via email and through the property manager, and everything that I've gotten from them just says Grumpy Old Men to me.
It'd be so funny if these guys were in their mid-30s and super hot.
They're not. They're not. I kind of stalked one of them. I kind of know what's going on.
Should you say that as part of your strategy?
I don't care.
I guess they can't rule or dismiss the pool because you're stalking.
No.
I guess. I don't know how that works.
But I mean, I counted, I have 10 people coming with me today.
A posse?
A posse of other residents, other homeowners, legal representation, the pool company, the pool design guy. I've got the representative from the radio station. Like, so many people are coming to this meeting today.
Am I the only one that wants to see this whole thing broadcast live? I would love to watch this thing.
If I could get everybody's approval, I guess I could, right? I could put it on Facebook Live.
It's a public place.
I wonder if when I walk
in,
I can ask them. I say, hey, I'm going to be taping these proceedings. Is that okay?
You should. That sounds official.
Because I want everybody to know what happened here. I don't want any secrets. I want the whole community to know what you guys have said.
Well, a lot of times they run those things like on community television. So, it's usually kind of like on a network.
Something tells me the Tequesta TV is not going to be working. Do they have Tequesta meetings televised?
I don't know.
I doubt it.
It wouldn't be Tequesta meetings. It would be Martin County meetings. And yes, those are televised.
Oh.
Yeah.
But this is not going to be in an official courthouse. This meeting is taking place in my community. It's the HOA in my community. So they might say, no cameras.
Oh, they need to have cameras. Just ask Ace.
My name is Ace. Ooh, and I've been on this case.
Yeah.
Would you be mad if it's like 45 minutes in the proceedings and they let the public talk, and here comes, for a character witness for you, Hulk Hogan.
Like it.
Where's my paintball gun?
She needs the pool, brothers.
Yeah, so it's happening today.
Okay.
I'll give you a full rundown after I come back. So I have to duck out super fast and then duck out super fast.
What time are you ducking out?
I'm going to duck out at noon.
Okay.
The meeting is at 1, and I hope to be back here at 2, because at 2, Jay Cashmere is going to be here giving his full Bahamas report.
Yes, he is.
And I want to hear it.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So I'm going to go into this thing all business and say, look, we got to get this done quick, and I'm taping you.
Okay. All right. A couple comments that came in. One, mosquitoes are attracted to typo blood, so I don't know what kind of blood type you have. I didn't know if I was typo. I don't even remember. I thought I was like A or something.
I'm B positive.
Yeah. So I don't know what that means. I don't know why you're just delicious then.
Jaybird, you're type O.
Yeah, the universal one.
Huh.
They don't eat me.
They don't go after him.
They don't go after him.
He's defying logic. That's kind of the way he goes.
I don't know if this text is right.
There's two. Two separate people. Same thing.
I'm B positive and I get eaten alive.
I hear you. Two people text that in. Two people might be wrong then. Also, a lot of people saying Jaybird is right about what he had to say. Big acknowledgement for Jaybird. He's spot on everything he is saying. So y'all make fun of him for being a goof, which he is, but he just gave an abundance of helpful and accurate information.
Are they saying I was right for the whole week or just this morning?
No, just that comment about anxiety. Your advice about telling somebody at school is excellent. Speaking with the guidance counselor and having your teachers know that you sometimes are feeling anxious or having panic attacks is so helpful in the classroom. So there you go. Nice job for helping the kid out.
I think that with anxiety and depression, I think there's a lot of people who want to help people who are struggling with that stuff. Back in the 70s and 80s and even in the early 90s, a lot of people didn't talk about this stuff because they were embarrassed about it. There's no need to be embarrassed about it because we all struggle.
Mm-hmm. Somebody's texting in here. I don't know if this is legit or not. It says, my uncle is with Virginia's HOA. The pool may not happen. Taping will not be allowed. It is illegal, and they do not like her.
I think he's right.
All sounds believable, yeah.
Yeah. I think all of that is accurate. It's okay. I'll bring a court reporter in there. I'll have this thing transcribed word by word.
But are they going to be shook because you bring a team? I mean, is it a matter of law versus right and wrong?
Well, it's a matter of I have in writing what they told me to do, and I have the property manager that they fired, but she can come back. I'm sure she'll be nice and disgruntled. I would love to have her come back. Those two things, they told me in writing what to do, and I did it. And she told me verbally what to do, and I did it. And now they're saying, oh, no, you can't do that.
People are talking about maybe you should countersue them.
Oh, if they don't let me have the pool, they will be sued. And they will pay for all my legal bills. They will pay for everything of the drama. They will pay for the heartache of my children who will not be getting a pool. Oh, yeah, pain and suffering, that's real.
Your coworkers/friends distraught over it. I want a pool too.
I know. This pool is for all of us.
Okay.
This
for
pool
all of
is
us.
Bigger than just my
it's like
backyard.
You're fighting for American freedom, Virginia.
I am.
Growing
Not
up,
just a pool in Tequesta.
Growing up, anybody that had a pool, but growing up in Lake Park, if one of my friends had a pool, they were a Richie. Like, oh my gosh, they have a pool. Well, it was such a big deal.
We don't have a pool. We have a pool loan. So we are not Richie.
Okay.
We just had those plastic pools.
Yeah, the above ground.
No, not even. Like, just the little plastic.
Blow up?
Yes.
A couple of comments came in, too, about the Great 48 to rebuild the Bahamas, kicking off today. Somebody said, I just hope that somebody's keeping an eye on all this money, like the mayor of Puerto Rico that stole and misused millions of dollars that was sent over there. I hope they have somebody better distributing the money that's going to the Bahamas.
Yes, it's called us. So we are going to be the stewards of this cash. We have direct ties to the community of West End where we are going to help them. We're going to put the money with little smiles, and we're going to get specific designation for the cash and personally bring the supplies to the Bahamas by boat, by plane, us.
Yeah.
Kevin, Virginia, and Jason.
And we'll offer an itemized breakdown. And yes, we do have our charity Little Smiles, which is a 501c3. They handle funds all the time, and so they'll be dealing with the money specifically.
And if you would like a tax-deductible receipt for your donation, that is available as well.
There you go. So it'll all be accounted for.
All accounted for and completely transparent profit and loss statement and everything. Like, you'll see exactly how much we made and exactly where every penny got spent.
I feel good about it. I think we're going to get a really high number.
Yeah.
There's something in the air, baby.
Gunning for it. We already got some donations starting to roll in right now. And Joey, who lives in Ohio, said, I listen to your show every day. Is there anything I can do to help? I know I'm not in Florida. Absolutely. No matter where you are, you can text KVJ Bahamas to 44321 to donate. KVJ Bahamas, 44321 to donate. Now, if you want anything from a shout out to a song request, which is $100, or for $150, you can actually come in studio. I know it wouldn't work for Joey, but anybody else locally that wants to, that's $150. You can go ahead and make your text donation and then send your receipt to us at 877-979-WRMF. Text it in here, and then we'll start putting it to the right place.
Question. People are already asking about how much is stuff if they want to see us do something during the Great 48. Is there a menu for that? All that kind of
Yeah, I mean,
stuff.
we're going to start probably, at the lower end, kind of like stunts challenge stuff at about 500. The stuff that's probably going to cause some good pain and anguish is going to jump to 1,000 pretty quick. And then like Virginia shaving her hair, that's 20,000. things along those lines. That's where we're going to set that price tag.
But we did decide yesterday, if people want to pool their money, if you want to write in the comment section when you make your donation what you want that attributed to, it can tally towards whatever.
Yes, if you want to say, I want to put this towards Virginia shaving her head, then you can give $5 towards that, and that will go to the grand tally of getting to a $20,000. So we'll start putting together a menu of what we have there that you could donate towards and where we are with it. So we'll start putting that together here as we get to 10 a.m. That's officially when we kick off the Great 48. If you are with a business, you can do anything from a $1,000 to $10,000 donation. A silver donation, which is the $1,000, gets you on air, a little discussion, a mention, and your business will be on our thank you page. The gold donation for $5,000 gets you the on-air talk, plus you get on our Facebook and Instagram for KVJ, which has great numbers, and the platinum donation of $10,000 plus means you get to come in studio. We'll interview you about your business and talk to you like that, and we'll also put you up on our social media pages. So
the poster boards too are coming that are going to show like where we are. Like it's going to be like a thermometer of the hair shaving, for instance.
Love it.
So when we get to 1,000, we mark that. When we get to 2,000, we mark that. And each time we mark it up to 20, you'll see it. You'll be able to see it here in the studio hanging like a poster board.
Great. Okay.
Yes.
Love that. Somebody said, how much would it cost to get rid of the dirt of the day for good?
Damn. Can I get in on that? What do I have to do?
You want that action?
I want some of that action.
Okay.
What do I got to do?
So, hey, you got something you want to see too? You can throw us a suggestion, 877-979-WRMF.
Did you miss a segment from the KVJ Show? Find it on kvjshow.com or soundcloud.com/KVJ Show. Get the info on everything that's going on with us at kvjshow.com.
A lot of people got ideas for the Great 48 coming up.
I like how the Great 48's starting to stick, Virginia.
Yeah.
She was trying to say yesterday the Great 48 wasn't going to stick. I'm like, it's going to stick.
Well, I was just going by the hashtag Kevin wanted, which was KVJ48.
I get it. I give
Yeah.
I give nicknames.
It can be the Great 48.
I give nicknames to everything.
It can be both.
Yes. There you go. Yes, the hashtag KVJ48. That's easier to do, but Jaybird loves the Great 48. Some people throwing out some menu suggestions. We'll start putting that together by the time we kick off at 10 a.m. We'll have that updated, and then we'll be able to follow along with how well we're doing on some of those. Somebody said no dirt. Killing the dirt of the day should be $20,000, and Virginia's hair should be $30,000. That's their suggestion on the menu.
I mean, is that really killing the dirt forever?
I don't know.
Start getting a group together. This is my new mission.
That's pretty amazing. Yes. I guess anything's on the table. Somebody also asked how much to play Kevin and Jaybird in beer pong. Oh, that'd be fun.
Oh,
yeah, we can do that.
I am so down with that game.
That would be fun to do.
What would something like that cost?
I don't know. It's negotiable. I mean, it's got to be at least the $150, I'd say, because that's what we're going to be charging for people to come in and spend 30 minutes watching the KVJ 48 in person, and maybe we just throw a couple extra ducats on top of that, make it good, have a little bit of fun, maybe a 200.
Their setup time, it's going to take a minute to do.
Who's supplying the beer?
Exactly.
We got some questions.
There's a lot of questions.
Yes. We amazingly do have plenty of beer. So
Kevin can't drink the beer either because he's running the board.
Yeah, so it'd have to be a
water
part
pong. Oh.
I would have to excuse myself from running the controls.
I don't know if any of us can drink, really, because at some point, aren't we all going to probably have to run the board? Well, maybe not. Might. Not necessarily. All right. If you hear me drinking, I'm not running the board.
You'll take yourself out of consideration.
Are you like a pilot? You have to wait 8 hours?
I think isn't that the rule?
There's something about it. Yeah, there's some kind of ruling I have to
Is the
brush up
FCC
on.
as strict as the FAA?
Are the FCC listening after midnight?
They say that's safe harbor, that you can actually be a little bit more scandalous.
Yeah, I can promise you there's not been 100% sobriety in the world of radio.
Definitely not.
Somewhere along the line that has been violated.
In my experience, I would agree with that.
Mm-hmm. Last night on the KVJ Show Facebook page, we posted up the movies that made you walk out of the theater. Now, we had asked that because I was looking at this Thrill List blog that they gotten from comments on social media, people talking about movies they walked out of. And I was very interested to see that several people, in fact, even on the KVJ Show Facebook page, listed the new Brad Pitt, Leo DiCaprio movie, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, is a movie they've walked out of.
Really?
I saw a lot of comments that it's not very good. And here's what it even said. It said the new movie Once Upon a Time in Hollywood was so awful. I couldn't even make it through the whole thing.
What?
It was incredibly boring and didn't even have a cohesive storyline. I'd heard like the last 20 minutes like doesn't even tie into like whatever the story was, and it doesn't make sense.
All right, we got to get Twitter Mike on
I've
this.
seen that from 3 different sources.
I have heard mixed reviews on this. I've heard people who love it, and then people are like, it was confusing and not kind of boring. The boring is the one thing I have heard. It's a little long.
Really?
But, opinions.
Yeah, well, that's just, but if the opinions are right.
I got a buddy who loves movies. I usually trust him. He loved it. But then again, there's someone else I trust that didn't like it. I don't know. Tomato.
Sometimes it's those ones, and considering, who the creator is of the movie, Quentin Tarantino, sometimes people are like, well, yeah, it was fantastic because they're like, yeah.
Blinded by his genius.
Right, yeah. It's just, what, if you think it's boring, it just means you really don't get cinematography.
Fine, I don't get cinematography. Can't even say
Cinematography.
That I do.
You get cinematography.
Ooh, cinnamon sounds
Ooh, a
good.
Cinnabon.
Yeah, we got to plan out the Great 48 menu eating because it can turn bad quick.
Well, don't worry. I mean, you will have your grilled cheese party that you requested.
Okay. I mean, there's so many things to worry about. There's that. There's.
I have several donations coming in of food specifically for you. People asked, like, can we bring Jay Bird some food? And of course, I said yes.
We're gonna be We're gonna be together for a lot of time together. So
I'm already sick of you.
But I'm just saying, you fart within the 4 or 5 hours we're together.
Yeah.
I don't know about 12, 14 hours together.
It's going to be tough.
I'm not going to eat a lot. I told myself yesterday, you know what? Look at this like a little diet, For once, taper yourself, girl. Mm-hmm. I'm going to taper.
You want to do the Great 48 kind of little discipline?
Yeah.
Okay.
The people that were struggling in the Bahamas didn't have the luxury of food and pizza and
great.
fun.
Now I'm getting Italian guilt from you now because I want to go.
Yeah.
Well, you're not even Italian.
Yeah, how dare you be eating?
It's great. I can't enjoy.
I couldn't eat.
Can't enjoy pizza pie now.
Yeah. Let me see. Couple emails. One said, I sat through Once Upon a Time because I love Tarantino, but damn, is horrible. I just kept waiting for it to get better, and it did not.
Really?
Huh. And then somebody else texted in and said, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood is a classic Tarantino movie. The people who walked out honestly probably aren't used to his movies. They don't get cinematography. So there you go. Some of the other ones that were in the Thrill List blog, Hobbs and Shaw. I love The Rock and Jason Statham, but I found the movie cringy, unoriginal, and dopey. I decided I had better things to do that day, and I left the theater. That's a recent one. I'd probably watch that when it came out for streaming. Sausage Party from 2016.
That just looks dumb.
The comment said, the only movie I've ever left was Sausage Party. I was expecting it to be crass, but oh my gosh, it was nothing but gross jokes that weren't funny or clever.
I hated Sausage Party, and I was looking forward to it, and I didn't. It was definitely crass. That wasn't why I didn't like it.
But it wasn't funny. It was just crass for being crass.
Yeah, it just seemed forced to me is all. But that's just my opinion.
I think they probably were stoned and they thought, Sausage Party. And then,
maybe you have to get stoned to watch it.
And that's really where the end of the good ideas stopped. Spring Breakers from 2012 is a movie a lot of people walked out of, said the plot was uninteresting and it was oversaturated with drugs, guns, and sex. Overall, it was just stupid.
The one movie that I walked out of and then I watched it after and I liked it was U-Turn with J-Lo and Sean Penn and Nick Nolte. And I'm watching it and I'm like, this is terrible. I made a U-turn out of there. And then I ended up watching it like a year later and loved it.
What?
Yeah.
How's that possible?
Same thing happened to me with the Mad Max movie. I went to the new Mad Max one. I did not like it in the theater. Then I watched it by myself, uninterrupted, and I loved it.
Some people said that and that comment came up a lot on our Facebook page and even too in this blog that sometimes maybe you're not in the right mental state. Maybe sometimes you're not at the right age. Some people said I went back later in life and watched it. I was like, wow, what was I thinking? That's a great movie.
Sometimes you had a couple of glasses of wine at dinner and then you try to go to the Matrix and you can't understand it.
Right.
That happened to me.
Sometimes you get this cocktail in the movie theater, order a grilled cheese, you pass out, you take one bite, and then the waitress takes it away. way.
That's a sad story. I think about that when I'm in the fancy movies where they bring you food. I'm like, don't pass out. Don't pass out.
They will take your food.
They will take your food.
I took one bite of that grilled cheese. I still think about that grilled cheese because I was so tired and I had such a nice buzz, and I took one bite and it was so good, and then I just nodded off, and then I woke up and it was gone. And I still think about that sandwich.
Your date didn't stop them from taking it?
She did not.
Maybe she ate it.
Cold-hearted.
Damn.
It's possible.
No wonder she's not around anymore.
Yeah.
Wallace Pennington, I was out.
Yeah. She's, no, they came and took it. I mean, who takes a full sandwich?
I would never have let anybody take a full sandwich.
Sounds a little suspicious now.
And you would never pan the sandwich and then lie about it.
This girl ain't the girl for you.
Yeah, she was.
I'm glad you broke up.
Another movie that people were walking out of, Tag from 2018, said, I got all excited to see it because the cast looked amazing. Then I got in and I realized quickly that a movie about grown men playing tag was going to be boring.
The previews look so fun. It's like a tag game that goes like nationwide. It's not just tag in your front yard.
Sure.
That one looked good to me.
Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them from 2016. Somebody said, I think I was expecting Harry Potter standards and it just didn't live up to those movies, so I walked out. From the KVJ Show Facebook page, Milica said, yeah, my boyfriend and I, we went to go see Dr. Dolittle in the 90s, and then we dropped some acid. And when it started to kick in, I had to leave because the talking animals were freaking me out. Yeah, Elizabeth said we had to walk out one of the Harry Potters because my friend was drunk and threw up. Okay.
Oh, goodness.
Yeah, that'll do it. Yeah. Shannon said Frozen. Christmas Day, the whole family goes. We left about 30 minutes in. We didn't know it was a musical. None of us could take any more annoying songs. Heather said, I was 14 years old and I went to go see South Park with my dad. We assumed it was a kid's movie. My dad demanded a full refund immediately.
That's on you, Dad. You got to do the research, brother.
And Caitlin said, I want to go see the movie This Is the End, and then I realized you need to be in a state of producer Denny's to fully enjoy it. So
This Is the End?
Yes.
I like that movie.
Were you stoned?
No, it's just a weird, goofy movie.
Yeah, so that
He was stoned.
Some of the opinions that were out there. You can jump on the KVJ Show Facebook page to add in. You can always text us your thoughts to 877-979-WRMF. Ludacris turning 42 years old today. Just performed at Sunfest this last year. Cookie from Empire, Taraji P. Henson is 49. And Harry Connick Jr. from Nolan's turning 52 today, Virginia.
Happy birthday, Harry.
Also, Kate's birthday is today. Happy 11th on September 11. Kate, we love you. Can't wait to see you on Mars. Love Mommy, Daddy, Bella, and Ada. Maybe she wants to be an astronaut.
Oh, I love it.
Sarah, you're an amazing wife and mother. Love Tyler, Mason, Hunter, and baby Barrett. First birthday shout out to Chauncey from Mommy, Daddy, Charlie, and Kyrie. Also, we have a beautiful daughter, Raina J, turning 11 today. Love you, Mom, Dad, Sabra, Kalina, and Brenna. Also want to wish my husband Scott a happy 26th birthday from Lisa. And happy birthday to my delicious boyfriend, Sheldon. Love you, baby, from Kim.
Also, happy birthday to my girl Kimmy's daughter, Savannah. It's her birthday today, too.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Yeah. All around us, some good stuff. Who would you say is the greatest teacher that we've seen in TV or film? What's your favorite?
You got a bunch. You've got Stand and Deliver, John Elmos. What's his name?
John Elmos?
John Elmos.
Oh, hello. Hi, kids. I'm John Elmo.
John James
Tickle me, kids.
What's his name? John James Elmo. What's his name?
I don't know what you're talking
James
about.
Elmos. Gosh, what's his name? You know what I'm talking about.
Almost. Yeah. You almost got it.
What's his name?
Not quite, but almost.
Almost.
Tell me his name, please. It's going to hurt my brain, dog.
That's his last name.
James Olmos.
Sure. Why not? Yeah. Why not?
He's great.
He's great.
Mr. Feeney from Boy Meets World.
Okay.
TV show.
All right. Thought he was great, too.
Dead Poets Society.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Carpe Diem.
All right. Some good stuff there. All right. We got Name That Teacher here. We'll see exactly how well Jaybird can do. He loves teachers in TV and film, and this is the name of the game. Got some Bonefish Grill if you want to play along. I'll test Jaybird here on a few to see just how well he does on naming teachers. What about this one, Jaybird? Name the movie.
Adams, here. Adam Lee,
Here. Virginia.
Adamowski.
Oh, I didn't know where. Yeah, I mean,
Adamson.
It's Bueller. It's
Adler.
Ferris Bueller.
Ferris Bueller, yeah.
Here.
Anderson. Anderson.
Here.
Bueller. Bueller.
No Bueller.
Bueller.
He's out leading a parade.
You guys ever see Lean on Me with Morgan Freeman? They used to call me Crazy Joe. Now they can call me Batman. He has the bat in his hand.
I'm not sure if I've ever seen that. If I have, it's been a very long time.
I don't know the movie, but you've said that about 15 times since I've known you.
One of my favorite quotes ever.
We have a Will on here from Port St. Lucie. Now we understand how to play the game. Hello, Will.
How you doing?
Good. How you doing?
I'm doing good, man. On my way to work, man. I love you guys. I listen to you every morning. Well, my girl Trish and I listen to you every morning.
Very
So
nice.
I'm ready to give it a shot, man.
Okay, let's see how you do here. I'm going to play a teacher from TV or film. You just got to tell me the teacher, who it is. See if Jaybird can help you out here as well. What do you think about this one?
Hello, everybody. I have got the funniest topic for my show today.
What?
Coach Sonsky says that some girl came in to try out for the wrestling team.
Okay, can you tell that's from a popular Saturday morning TV show from the 90s? He's not only the teacher, but I believe the principal.
Yes, that's why it might be a little tricky.
Yes. Any guess here, Will? Who do you think it is? It's actually a principal. It's an educator, famous educator from TV and film.
Saturday morning from the 90s.
Yes.
Oh, man. I need some help here.
Zach Attack.
Zach Attack. Hey, who's that in the hallway? I think it's AC Slater. Screech.
Okay. All right. That's all right. You're going to miss that one.
Saved
by the Bell. Okay.
He got it.
He did get it.
With a few clues.
All right.
Threw a lot at him. Saved by the Bell. Okay. You got one down. Let's try it on this.
All right.
Who we talking about here? I will say with a famous principal. This from a TV show. Who is this?
Thank you, children. Welcome to the unveiling of our new school lunch purchasing plan, known as the Flex Plan. Students may spend up to 10 points per day in up to 4 of 7 categories. Unused points roll over week to week, but not month to month.
Okay. All right. Who do you think that is? Famous principal from a TV show. Also, again, 90s would work.
What? 90s. Okay, let me see.
Animated, too.
Think cartoon. Think cartoon.
Yeah.
Come on, Jay Bird, help me out, brother.
Think cartoon. Think it's been on forever.
Yeah. Sunday nights, is that right?
It's been on forever.
On Fox.
No.
Principal.
No.
Simpsons.
Okay. Yes.
The Simpsons?
It is The Simpsons. It's Principal Skinner from The Simpsons. That's okay. All right, you got
awesome.
you get one more. Hold on here, Will. We gotta calm down now.
All right, let's.
Okay.
All right, let's go. All right,
You got one more. I'm gonna throw at you here. Famous educator from TV or film. This is from a movie. They did 7 of these.
Once there was a young man who, like you, sat in this very hall, walked this castle's corridors, slept under its roof. He seemed to all the world a student like any other. His name, Tom Riddle.
Okay. It's very mysterious.
Very magical.
Very magical, this professor. Who do you think it is here, Will?
Harry Potter?
It is Harry Potter. Do you know the name of the professor?
Woo! Dumbledore?
Yeah, let's go with that. All right, 2 out of 3. Will, you're going to Bonefish Grill.
Yay!
Awesome, man. Thank you.
Tell your girl we said hey, okay? Okay.
All right, I'll tell her. She's listening.
Okay. All right. Very nice. Tell her you're going to Bonefish Grill. Okay.
Date night?
Date night? Okay, Virginia versus Jaybird here.
Okay,
Finish up a few.
With our name?
Yep.
All right.
Buzz in with your name when you know what it is. Let's see if you guys can clean it up here.
All
I know that having a boyfriend may seem like the most important thing in the world right now.
Yes.
Tina Fey from Mean Girls.
What is the name of the teacher?
I have no idea.
Okay. Do you know, Virginia?
Mrs. Ralphie?
Oh, okay. Jay-Bro will get the point on that. Yeah.
Half a point in your face.
Miss Norbury.
Norbury.
From Mean Girls. Okay, what about this one?
Well, it's a little off the subject of Haiti, but tolerance is always a good lesson.
Yes.
That's from Clueless, and the guy's been in everything. He talks like this. I don't know his name.
And Virginia looks clueless.
I am clueless.
Mr. Lufty?
It is Mr. Hall.
Mr. Hall. I was close.
Yes. Okay. All right, I'll throw one more at you here.
You can get the movie. It's hard to get the teacher.
The names, yeah, it's tough.
I have but one question for you. Can you attend my class?
Oh, Bird.
It is for your own good.
Mr. Hahn. Fast Times at Ridgemont High.
Mr. Hahn. Fast Times at Ridgemont High.
That pizza Spicoli gets
looks so good.
So good.
It looks so good, yeah.
And if you can't make it, I can make you. Plus the midterm and final, which counts for 1/3. Got it? Also, there will be no eating. EATING.
I love that part where he gets the pizza. He's like, what are you doing? Learning about Cuba. Eating some food.
And then he passes out his pizza to everybody else in the classroom.
Yes.
Terrible. That's not cool, man.
What's hot now on the KVJ show?
We kick it off today, 48 hours of KVJ to rebuild the Bahamas. We got a lot of fun stuff that's going to be going on. If you are a business, we could definitely use you. We got a bunch of different packages to get you on our show and on our social media. It's going to be great for you. Some advertising, and it's all going to go for a good cause. We're partnering up with our charity Little Smiles, and we're going to be adopting the community of West End. Now, through a lot of storms, and especially this time as well, they have a hard time getting supplies into West End. It's the oldest community on Grand Bahama, and so we're going to kind of take them under wing and work really specifically with KVJ Nation to rebuild West End for the damages that they went through with Hurricane Dorian.
We are lucky enough to have contacts in West End and people to help us facilitate helping these people. In fact, the people that we're helping were yesterday feeding hundreds of people off of a propane burner and food that was donated from Florida. So this is an outreach that we are going to continue to support and be a part of. And the great thing about it is we are going to go. All the money you donate, you're going to see Kevin, myself, and Jay Bird actually go over there on boats and planes to deliver the goods.
So if you want to jump on it right now, you just text KVJ Bahamas to 44321. That's KVJ Bahamas to 44321. Count it down, and if you've got something specific you want, like a shout out, is $50. For $100, we'll play up to a 4-minute song from a major record label that is FCC friendly. Start getting in those song requests now, actually. You just take your receipt you'll get from texting at 44321 and send it to us at 877-979-WRMF and let us know what it's for, and then we'll put it to that. You can even stop by the studio for $150 for 30 minutes. You can watch the KVJ 48 when it kicks off at 10 a.m.
And the great thing, your donation is tax deductible too.
Yes.
Because we are working with Little Smiles and we have this beautiful infrastructure, you can get a tax donation receipt for your donation.
So get them in now. KVJ Bahamas to 44321. The 48 hours of KVJ kicks off at 10 a.m. this morning.
Get the info on everything that's going on with us at kvjshow.com.
Coming up here in a couple minutes, we got a fun another round of Mystery Box with our friends Busch Wildlife. We are going to put a lovely, cute animal, we hope, into the mystery box.
Or it could be vicious, just riddled with rabies.
Rumors have it that we do have some biters.
Okay.
We do have biters.
Some biters.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Good. We're going to get a couple clues in this. We're going to learn about animals, and this is very KVJ TV friendly. If you want to see inside the mystery box and know before anybody else what animal is in there, you can check it out on YouTube. It's not going to be there, so.
We haven't fed any of these animals for like 3 days. They are hungry.
And one of the animals loves to eat witch.
Yes. They do, huh? Okay. Teaching you about animals here today. Our good friends from Busch Wildlife are back in the studio.
Yeah.
Hello, Amy. How are you?
Hello, I'm great. How are you?
Good. All right, this is some fun stuff. Now we're going to do something a little bit different. We have all kinds of different games with the great animals that you guys have there at Busch Wildlife Sanctuary. And you guys do really good stuff, too. You kind of like rehabilitate animals when they're injured in the wild. They're brought to your doorstep and you nurse them back to health.
That is our number one goal, is to be a wildlife hospital. And since most of the animals come to us because they've been affected by humans, our second goal is education. This factors into that. This is all about education.
It is, yes.
Damn humans.
I know, right? Always messing up wildlife. Well, today we're going to learn something here with the mystery box. I believe we're going to draw, and one person here from the KVJ show is going to put their hand in the mystery box and see by touch. Can they tell what animals?
Just one person?
I have enough animals for everybody.
Well, we're going to go with one first, yeah. And we'll see how long it takes here.
Okay.
Yeah, so. I don't know. Sometimes
That
we
might
move.
change which
Sometimes
one I
we
bring
move
in.
slowly.
We'll see.
Yeah. Go with your craziest first.
Okay.
Yeah, let's
Squirreliest dude you brought.
Yes.
I mean, the one who's just angry
Can
and
everybody sign a waiver real quick if you don't mind?
In blood. That's how we do it.
Planned a certain way, and now we've just thrown a whole wrench in the show.
Yeah, that's kind of the way it rolls around here. Yeah. Well, we'll see how we go. I'd like to get to more, but like I said, sometimes we move a little slow here. Okay.
That's because Virginia takes forever to pick a card.
She doesn't look happy.
She doesn't look happy.
Yeah.
That's just my face.
Okay. All right, so we're all going to draw, see who gets to play mystery box here with the mystery animal that we have from Busch Wildlife. You cannot see what is in the mystery box. You just stick your hand in there and feel around, okay? I'll start. I got a 7.
Smuggy.
Yes.
Summer of Rig is not over, y'all.
Okay. Let's see what you got over there, Jaybird.
I got an A for ape.
Okay.
Animals, ape. I don't know. I was trying to keep it on.
Damn it.
Denny's, what do you have over there?
Oh, I got a 4 right now. I'm on deck.
Looks like the witch is getting it.
I don't know. Virginia, what do you have over there?
You're safe, Denny's. I got a 3.
Oh, okay.
Please tell me you have a cobra.
Okay, well, excuse Virginia here real quick. You can take the blindfold with you, Virginia, and then when you come back in, you'll strap that on. Denny's will walk you over here to the mystery box that we'll set up. I know camera-wise, a lot of times we set that up at your position there, Jaybird. You probably have to slide over to Virginia's seat. She'll move over into yours. So what we're going to do here is the mystery box. Virginia will not be able to see what is inside of it. She'll just stick her hand in there, and I'll have Amy from Busch Wildlife give her a couple clues so that maybe she can figure out exactly what the animal is going to be inside of the mystery box. And then we'll see after 3 clues if Virginia can figure out exactly what it is. It's kind of like almost an add-on to Will It Bite, which we've done before, where we've had the Busch Wildlife animals in a cage. You stick your hand in there, and then you see if it'll bite. And you had said, Jaybird, that Amy had said that maybe we have a couple biters here.
Yeah, that's the rumor in the hallway. There's a lot of calamity going on in the hallway. We also have Chewy here.
Oh, your dog,
Chewy's mixing with the other animals, so it's calamity.
How's Chewy doing with the other animals?
I think okay.
Okay, all right.
They're caged though, Kev.
Chewy is a perfect gentleman.
Okay.
I love it.
He is awesome.
Okay, as we go on ahead and we'll move this up here in a second. Can you tell us what we have here in the mystery box?
An armadillo.
Oh.
I don't think we brought one on the show before.
Okay.
This little guy, when he was even younger, was run over by a bicycle.
Oh.
I know, right?
Oh,
and then how do you
jeez.
run over with a bicycle?
Did the bicycle person stop?
No.
Really?
They just kept going. I think they intentionally were just jerks.
Oh, come on.
So.
That's terrible.
Yeah, so this is Felipe.
Okay.
I love it.
Felipe, the armadillo. Okay, Denny's, if you or somebody, Jaybird, maybe you can walk Virginia in here. I know Denny's working the camera.
Hey, Wicked Witch!
What we'll do, Amy, is have Virginia touch the animal that we have in the mystery box, and then if you can give her like some, contextual clues
Okay, no problem.
as to what this is.
Come over here, Witchy.
Okay, Jaybird walking Virginia over to the...
Look how pretty the witch looks today.
Okay.
She looks like a good witch.
All right, go on ahead and lift up the divider there so we can see what we have in the mystery box for everybody watching on KVJ TV. All right.
Yeah, kind of.
That could be me.
You might have a little bit of a hisser.
They make these little weird sounds. Chirpy things.
Okay, get Virginia's mic up there too, Jaybird, for her. Okay, all right. Go ahead, Virginia, and you can put your hand in there and see what we have. Easy going, slow.
Going real slow.
And gentle.
Almost make it kind of sexy.
Jaybird, do you need to talk on microphone?
Oh, God.
Gonna have to kind of angle down a little bit.
Down?
It's a little short.
Okay.
Okay, easy.
Oh,
all right.
He's escaping.
Yeah.
He's escaping.
Oh, God. Oh, God. I don't feel anything, guys.
Okay.
Oh, God.
Okay.
I feel something.
You got it now.
That's Felipe.
Is it moving?
Yes,
it is
it's alive.
Yes, it is alive.
Is it trying to bite me?
Yes.
I don't know. Possibly. Be careful. Just be careful.
Explore.
Easy. Okay. Okay. You got a little touch there. Okay.
I feel it. It's got like a shell.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
Is it a turtle?
No.
Is it a turtle? Okay, that is one guess. No, that is incorrect.
turtle.
We got 3 guesses total here. All right. How about a clue here, Amy?
So these guys have different.
It's a snake. It's a snake.
It is a snake. Guess number 2 is
It is not a
incorrect.
snake.
Yeah, will you calm down
I
and
know.
let her give you a clue?
Sorry.
Oh my
She's
gosh.
It's hard to rattle her. I'm so impressed today.
Well, when you can't see,
It's a snake! You're taking my
Sugar
act.
girl is.
That's my act.
I know it is.
Okay, all right. It's not a snake.
It's not a snake. Nope. So these guys, they come in a couple different varieties, depending on how many bands are on their outer body, if you will.
Mm-hmm.
And they love bugs.
Okay.
It's jumping.
Yeah, they do jump.
Jump around.
Yeah, they jump. That's
How-
one of their
how-
defenses.
How high?
actually, is
Oh,
jumping.
really?
Yeah.
How high can they jump?
Yeah, they can jump pretty darn high, a few feet off the ground when they're adults. This is a younger one, but that's why they often get hit by cars. Because if a car tries to go, over them, so to speak,
Yeah,
they
yeah.
jump and they hit the
Okay,
undercarriage.
Virginia, you got one more guess left here.
Is it an armadillo?
Yeah.
She got it right.
Oh, they always do get hit by cars in Tequesta.
Because that's what they do. They jump. And so it's not usually the car as much as...
I see so many dead armadillo in Tequesta.
Hey, okay,
Felipe's
so
gonna stay with us.
there she is. Depressing Virginia's back, everybody. We're having a fun animal game. They always get killed, Cam.
I say a little prayer for each one.
He got hit by a bike.
Yeah, a bicyclist just ran him over and then left him there.
We're
terrible.
trying
And
to.
he was half that size? Yeah, he was just a little itty bitty guy.
Look at him.
We're trying to one up you with sadness.
You can hold him.
Yeah.
Oh, he is cute.
They're neat though because you feel that shell, but then they've got these little hairs too. So I think that was a little
disconcerting.
off-putting.
Yeah. Oh, poor guy. Okay.
That is so cute.
When you pedal on his back, he moves because he can feel
wiggles.
everything you do.
Yeah.
So he can feel the shell?
Yeah. Oh yeah. That's just that's like his part of his skin.
Okay.
So he can feel it all.
Look
and
at that. He's got the same eyes as Kevin.
yeah, these are
Maybe I'm part armadillo.
Oh, I love him.
Let's do another quick round here. Maybe between me and the bird. Denny's working the camera. You want to do rock, paper, scissors, Jaybird?
Yeah, I'm going rock.
Okay.
I'm definitely going rock.
Okay.
There's no way I'm not going rock.
All right, here we go.
All right.
Rock, paper, scissors. Who gets to play the mystery box with an animal from Busch Wildlife? Ready?
1, 2, 3, shoot.
Oh, you did go rock. I went paper. Yeah. You are putting your hand in the mystery box.
Bring it home, baby.
Okay.
Bring it
All right,
home.
one more round. Learn about some animals today with Busch Wildlife. Amy is in studio here with us just a second ago. Virginia stuck her hand into the mystery box, not knowing what animal was in there. And she met Felipe the armadillo.
Normally, animals hate Jaybird, so I hope that trend continues.
All right, let's, Virginia, if you...
yelling like that. Yeah.
I know, right?
If you would walk Jaybird out of the studio real quick, we can sequester him to find out what animal we have now in the mystery box.
There's the door, sweet cheeks. Use it.
Come back in like Virginia did. He's got the blindfold on. Oh, boy.
Running into everybody.
Almost kissed one of the people here from Busch Wildlife by
so
walking
rude.
into them. Okay. All right. Oh, and he just walked right into the door. Okay. All right. Good Lord. That was tough.
That was fun.
Yeah, it is fun walking them indoors, isn't it? Yeah, that's a good time. Okay, so what is the animal we're putting in the mystery box now, Amy?
So this is a bearded dragon.
Oh my goodness.
And interesting because he was actually found at Walmart right after, the effects that we had of Dorian went past us. So I have no idea how he ended up in a Walmart.
Well, he wants to get a hold of them rolled back prices.
Wow. There's actually a bearded dragon in the news today. There's a kid that brought his pet bearded dragon to school in Panama City because he didn't want him to be home and alone all by himself, and so the teacher was cool and let him stay there.
Kind of like Chewy. You know?
Yeah, right.
Yeah. How Chewy's here.
So we'll just take him with us.
Sweet baby.
Bearded dragon. Okay. All right. Well, when we put the door down and cover it up as Jaybird comes back in here, blindfold on, we'll see if he can figure out the animal that we have in the.
Do you need the door down?
Well, I just want to make sure. I know he's got his blindfold on, but we're just, double making sure.
If we leave the door up, there's a chance of him escaping and jumping over by your board.
Oh, okay. Yeah, well, people get to see on KVJ TV here.
Wait, is it in the box?
Okay. It is in the box.
Snake! That's the game.
Now, this, I believe, is the biter. Is that correct?
Bite, or they'll whip sometimes.
Oh, okay.
They'll get that tail going.
Okay.
Oh,
all right.
he's also looking to escape.
Yeah.
Okay.
A tail, you say?
Yes,
let's
it
just
has
see.
a tail and some pretty sharp nails, actually.
Okay. So, reach in with caution
Kind of
here,
towards the
Jaybird.
back of the box there, so.
Yeah, okay. Jaybird putting his hand in the mystery box. Yeah, the animal.
This is so unnerving.
Yeah,
I
it is
know.
unnerving.
I'm so scared.
It's so scary because you don't know if it's going to bite you. Like,
How close am I?
There he goes.
Oh.
He's off.
there he goes.
He's leaving.
Okay.
Where?
It's okay. Hold on real quick.
He's going to the
boy, look at that
controls.
now. Okay.
He's going right
Now
for
he's
Kevin.
really mad.
You guys are really icing the kicker here.
Yeah, he
All
is
right, put your hand in and
a
down.
little upset. Gentle with the hands.
Gentle.
Gentle.
There you go.
Gentle.
Hey, he's okay.
Okay.
So these are not
it's-
native to Florida.
They're not.
I
They're
feel.
not. Nope, this would be an exotic species here.
Okay.
Okay, don't pull the box off the table.
What are they native to? Can we say that? Do we know?
We could if we knew.
Oh, okay. All right.
I can't.
Wow,
I need
thanks.
help. Is that it?
These guys are commonly kept as pets, and he was found, like I said, in the Walmart parking lot after the storm.
Okay.
It's got scales.
There are scales, yep.
I feel. Okay, I know what it is.
Yeah?
Okay.
Do I?
Yeah, go ahead and guess.
Only talking about iguana.
Nope.
That is not an iguana. And
And
by
you-
the way, it is from the deserts in Australia.
Oh, thank you very much.
Okay.
See, I'm a Florida girl. When you get
Yeah.
the exotic.
Okay.
Oh, who's screaming snake now?
Yeah, he's there, Tiger.
Like a little girl.
Yeah, right?
You're on the right track, though.
Okay.
It's like some kind of wild desert iguana.
Do you, okay, wild desert.
Wild desert iguana.
Okay,
Wild
adding it.
desert iguana.
Wild desert
It rages
iguana.
during spring break.
Why don't you try to pick it up?
I would say a clue is it would maybe have ancestry in a very popular HBO show that just finished its run.
The Sopranos?
Just
just
finished its run.
Current.
Yes.
Sorry, I can't make jokes during the animal bit? My bad.
If you make them, they better be funny.
Didn't stop you.
Uh-huh. What do you
You want to
think?
pick it up?
Sure, you can pick them up.
It is some kind of reptilian lizard.
Yes.
Yes.
Like a...
Got one more guess left here. Easy. I believe you're goosing his fanny.
Okay.
Hashtag me too here. Easy there.
The Arkansas lizard of love. I got nothing.
The Arkansas lizard of love. Okay, that is a good try. Amy?
Bearded dragon.
Bearded dragon.
Yeah, that's what you got.
Again, another thing I don't think we've ever brought in here before.
No.
We don't normally
No.
have them at the sanctuary.
Mm-hmm.
But he was a little on the down and out side, so we're pumping him back up, getting some groceries and some fluids on board, and then he's actually going to be adopted by one of our volunteers.
Oh, that's so cool.
Aw.
Does he have a name?
I don't think he has a name yet.
Oh, wow.
No,
Okay.
no, once you get to know his personality a little more.
He likes to be touched.
Sunburst.
Does he? How do you know that?
Because look, I'm petting him. He's not moving. He's kind of into it.
You can take the blindfold off.
Oh,
He
yeah.
likes butt stuff.
He's just still like petting, but not looking.
He likes butt stuff, just like you.
All of a sudden,
I don't
some
know.
weird
The
thing,
blindfold's on.
Here, you want to hold him?
Sure.
They're cool, huh?
Oh, he's got orange eyes.
Yeah. All right. I can't believe somebody just dropped him off in a Walmart, huh?
Kiss him. I dare you to
Ooh,
kiss him.
No, I don't want
Kiss him.
I want
Kiss him.
Just kiss him. Come on. Kiss him.
Okay. Well,
Okay.
You're gonna make out with him.
All right.
Oh, look at that guy. Oh. Normally, I'd be horrified by him,
Yeah.
but today is a good day of love.
Okay. Armadillo.
Okay.
Oh, what's he doing? What did he do?
Sorry, lizards aren't my favorite.
They're miniature dinosaurs.
He's protesting your advances.
Yeah. Armadillos, bearded dragons, all kinds of different animals you can go see if you go by. You can actually take the kids there to Busch Wildlife Sanctuary and see the animals. And donations help, too, because obviously it costs some money to rehabilitate the animals and feed them and everything else.
Yeah, please. We also have a lot of different events going on throughout the community upcoming. We've got days at Chipotle and Chili's and Blaze Pizza where they're helping us out and giving a portion of the proceeds back to the sanctuary.
Nice.
So if you go to our social media, Facebook or Instagram, we just got a Twitter yesterday.
Oh, cool.
I know. We have a new
Okay.
marketing director, so I think the animals are going to be tweeting some stuff
We'll go
out.
follow you.
Nice.
So come and check us out, and then you can buy the sanctuary and see us as well.
It
Busch-
really is beautiful. It's been a few years since I went, and then we went recently,
Yeah.
and they've done so many amazing upgrades. The kids loved it.
Okay.
They had a blast. Yeah, it really looks beautiful, Amy. Good
Well,
job.
Well, thank you very much. Always love it.
Thanks, guys.
Some good music out there for you to check out and to download. And we got another one. I mean, we're breaking music all over the place. Suits has got a new song as well.
Suits?
Yeah, remember when we were doing the whole bachelor boot camp, and one of the things we said is chicks dig it. A guy who can sing, write his own music, like a love song kind of thing. And so he went in the lab with Jay Bird and Denny's, and they're really kind of like working on him. And, love hasn't really been going Suits' way here lately. And so he wasn't really feeling it in his heart.
You got to check out the video because it's like a little documentary.
There's a video?
Of the process of it because it was going to be like a sappy love song, and it wasn't working. It wasn't working, and Suits kind of breaks it down a little bit why we went this direction.
Oh, we're going to turn this one around. I predict this is going to find love.
Well, maybe this song will do it, but it's not a sappy love song. You'll hear the direction and the debut. Suits, his new song is coming up next here. Suits, these sexy suits, is a bachelor of amor.
El Suto.
Got a little casual Suits today. No tie, no coat.
The coat's in the other room and the tie's in my bag. I was running a little late. I didn't have time to put it on.
That's a great 48 here. People want to know how long will the suit stay on.
I will go all 48 with the suit.
Okay, wow. That's
when this ends, I will still be in a suit. I promise you that.
Because the great 48 don't start till 10.
That's right. You still got a little bit of time, 90 minutes.
This is just a pregame, baby.
I feel like we should have cocktails.
This is just a warm in the oven foreplay, if you will, Suits.
Okay, well, we've been working on Suits here. We've had the Bachelor Boot Camp. We put him through trying to work on his pickup game. Just how to talk to a lady. That was a big part of what we were doing there, and the other elements of, being a bachelor.
We had him in the kitchen learning recipes.
Yeah.
We had him working with Jay Bird on pickup lines.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff that we did there. So this is kind of like another layer to this with a guy who can write his own song and sing. I remember, man, in college there was a guy, his name was Dustin. And
Dustin, he's so laid back and cute.
Good looking dude, would sit in the hall and he would just like sit there on his guitar and he'd play Guns N' Roses Patience and there'd be like 10 chicks just swooning around him. I'm like, gosh.
Dustin had the longest, thickest guitar neck.
What?
It's the guitar neck.
Yes.
It's part of the guitar. Get your mind out of the gutter, Virginia.
So Suits here, he sat him down with Jay Bird and Denny's to see if he had a love song in him to put his emotions on paper. And it's tough sometimes, when love has not been treating you right. Then sometimes the love is just not there, the spark. And so they kind of had to do an audible here, Virginia, because just pulling mushy gushy lyrics out of Suits just wasn't happening.
Sometimes you need inspiration, a muse. Yeah. Remember when Jay Bird wrote that song about his girlfriend and the title of it was her name and he came here and played it live on the radio?
I love that.
Oh, that was beautiful.
It was beautiful. Showed you what he could do.
But he was in love.
Yes.
If you're not in love, sometimes you can't sing a love song.
It was a pretty sappy love song.
And embarrassing.
Yeah, I thought it was great.
Thank you, Kevin. I'm glad you're not trying to ridicule my life.
No, the ladies loved it. I get it. Trust me. All I keep replaying is Dustin in my head sitting in that dorm hall. I mean, I wish I was that guy. So we wanted to see if Suits could put it together. So had to go with what was in his heart. And this is an interesting first step. It's kind of like a different direction from the traditional love song, but it at the same time addresses where he is emotionally right now.
I highly recommend everyone to check out the video because you really do see the journey and the song process of Suits and trying to do the actual sappy love song. I mean, go ahead. Young man, you speak.
Yeah, it's just like you guys said, when you're not really in a place of love, it's tough to start writing this song when there's really nobody it's going to. And honestly, this year has been, unfortunately, more about heartbreak with just kind of the stuff I've been through. So
cam girls.
It's been weird.
Oh, yeah.
So we did an audible here. We switched. We pivoted. Instead of doing the sappy, we went a little darker.
Okay. Still a song here, and I want to see how the ladies like it. What do you think about Suits' first attempt here at this song, talking about where he is? And this actually kind of plays a little bit off of your experience that you recently had in your relationship woes.
Absolutely. It's more, honestly, it's more of that heartbreak, It's more of just where I am, like my emotions right now. That's what I captured with this. That was the goal.
It's all about this Lost Weekend one night. He was at Lost Weekends, and you tell the story. That's really where the whole song kind of came from.
I liked how it played in there, because you're actually sitting in the place that Lost Weekend. We got a couple of them here in South Florida, and you're just there one night, and
it was basically just right after everything had kind of gone down in my life where it was kind of falling apart. I was out with some friends and just, we're sitting on the couches there. It's kind of a late Friday night. We're having drinks and just kind of have that moment where you're looking around and there's so many people in there that you'd love to talk to, but it's like I get in my own head, and I'm kind of nervous to approach that. I don't even know what I would do, what I would say, or any of that kind of stuff. So it kind of just stuck with me that night sitting there just thinking, man, I don't even know where to begin with all of this.
I'm very proud of this young man. I think he did a great job.
I do too.
I'm going to front sell it and say I think he did a fantastic job.
Okay.
I can't wait.
Well, let's hear from the ladies. What do you think? Is this what they call in the business a panty dropper? This is Suits' debut. I'm taking my panties off now, Virginia.
Sometimes it feels like I'm in my own way. Sometimes I feel like I am out of place. What would I even say? What would I even do? It's just another lost weekend. And I'm lost without you.
Heartbreak.
I'm lost without you. I'm lost without you. I'm lost without you. I know my heart made plenty of mistakes. I'm gonna find someone to fill your place. You no longer have my heart, all you have is a memory. It's just another lost weekend without me. Without me.
A sad song, Virginia. Who do you think helped him write a sad song?
Oh, the king of sappy.
Look, man, I wasn't going to make the kid...
Grand sappy.
I was not going to...
That's just when we do a sad song.
No. We were trying to do a sappy song. The kid wasn't feeling it.
I'm in a place of heartbreak more than I am in a place of love right now. That's just part of it.
I'm going to force no suit. You must write a love song.
Okay. Who was playing tambourine in that song?
Danny's.
Danny's on tambourine.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, man. I put tambourine.
It's a very peaceful instrument.
Danny's is a brilliant tambourine player.
Very impressed.
So don't listen. I think you did a great job.
Thank you.
It takes a lot of balls to put your emotions out there. Don't listen to the haters.
And the video is what? It's like all about the backstory?
It's the little documentary of the whole process. You see us trying to write the sappy stuff, and then Suits kind of, I can't do it.
And what's the title of the song?
Lost Weekend.
And the group is what? Suits and the Dirty Hippies?
No, it's actually the Jaybirds. Jeremy, Josh, and Jason. All triple J's.
Oh, it is. Okay.
Works out
You're not supposed to
perfectly.
say Suits' real name on the radio.
Oh my gosh, I forgot. No one saw it on his Facebook page.
Okay. Some of the responses. Cutest darn song ever.
Look at that.
Okay, maybe this will be a panty dropper.
Okay.
Sympathy, love, you'll take it.
Somebody said, like the Weezer vibes. Way to go, Suits. And it says, Suits, you got to stop hanging out with Lonely Eyes Jaybird.
Don't hang out with lonely eyes, hang out with beady eyes.
A lot of different eyes here. Okay, coming up here in just a couple of minutes, we got back in touch with somebody. We had this question about do they lose custody of the animal if they cheat on you? It was about pet custody. Remember that? We're all like going, yeah, forget it. This guy needs to like go get another dog, whatever. So I think we have an update on exactly what happened with that situation coming up next.
What's hot now on the KVJ Show?
Well, coming up in just an hour and a half, we are going to begin officially the 48 hours of KVJ to rebuild the Bahamas. It was 48 hours that Hurricane Dorian as a Cat 5 sat over the Bahamas, churning and ripping up homes. 100 miles is the total distance it traveled in that time, to let you know just how slow it was going. So our goal is to try to raise $100,000 in 48 hours. We've adopted a town on Grand Bahama called West End. A lot of times, this oldest community here on Grand Bahama has a hard time getting supplies in, and so we're going to look after it with your help. All you have to do is text KVJ Bahamas to 44321 to make your donation. We're going to be also giving shout-outs for $50, playing your songs, 4-minute-long song from a major record label that is FCC friendly for $100. Plus, you'd even stop by and hang with us for 30 minutes for $150. You just go on, text KVJ Bahamas to 44321, and then text us that receipt to tell us what you want to do.
I think I might throw down 100 to hear Suits' song. I don't know.
Somebody already texted that in.
And keep in mind, too, your donation is tax deductible. Because we are doing all of this through Little Smiles and we have all of their infrastructure, you can actually get a tax credit for your donation.
Yeah, so you can actually start texting in right now, but we're officially going to start the drive at 10 a.m. this morning. Again, that's text KVJ Bahamas to 44321 to put your donation in now.
Get the info on everything that's going on with us at kvjshow.com.
Do cheaters deserve pet custody? We talked to Linda and her boyfriend. She said, had cheated on her. He's already with another girl. They've been together for 2 years, and now he wants custody of the dog every other month. And she's like, I don't want to give up the dog. Don't blame her. But he's like threatening legal action and stuff like that. Apparently his name is Edward. Edward is on here. Now, Edward, is this about your ex that we talked to yesterday?
Yes, it is. My girlfriend called me and told me she heard your show and that you guys and Linda were sitting around talking about how I cheated on her and all kind of nasty stuff. Mm-hmm. None of it's true, and if I have to get an attorney, I will start looking for an attorney, but this is really pretty damn awful.
Okay, so... All right, so you were getting an attorney for what? Are you talking about for your dog situation? What are you getting an attorney for?
I'll get it for you guys if you keep talking smack about me. But, I mean, I don't want to do this because I know it kind of sounds ridiculous. But we got this dog together. We dated for, like, about 2 years. So I lived with this dog we got it pretty early on in the relationship. And, you know, I feel like I was half in on the money. I was half in on the taking care of the dog. I did not cheat on her. I have a friend who's a good-looking woman, God forbid. Anytime I ever hung out with that person or even looked at her, talked to her at a bar, I got crap from Linda. So she assumes that we were cheating. I was not cheating. You know, whatever.
Are you with the girl that she thought you were cheating with, though, as your girlfriend?
I mean, well, yeah, we're like hanging out now, yeah, you know, and I don't know if it's going to last forever or what's going on, but yeah, we're hanging out.
A couple things. One, Edward, we never said anything about, you know, whatever was said was Linda cheating. So if, like, you want to go after somebody, then, you know, she's the one you need to talk about.
Me and Virginia kind of had some choice words, Kevin.
We never said his name, though, till now.
No, I know. Yeah, we never identified you in any way, so I'm not sure what your current girlfriend said. But the one question we'd had, though, you're claiming that you paid for half the amount of the dog?
From what I remember, it was actually, I think it was actually cash. It was a rescue place, and it was a basic fee. I think it was like $120 or something, and that got you like it already had its shots, and I think it had the the little tag thing in its neck, and so it wasn't that expensive. But since then, I feel like I don't probably have receipts, but we both bought dog food and whatever. Yeah. And the thing that gets me is like I get it. I get that she's upset. I get that I cheated. No, I mean I didn't cheat. No. I mean, all right. Anyway, I get that she's upset. But the thing is, Look, the thing is, I even offered, like, one of the big arguments we used to have, honest to God, probably one of the reasons we broke up, is because I have to go out of town for work a lot.
Yeah.
She's kind of running around town a lot. You know, it's expensive. You got to get someone to come over and walk the dog. Or if you know, you want to go on a vacation, you got to board the dog. And there would be these arguments like, well, let's go on a shorter vacation because I don't want to pay to board the dog. Oh, you don't love the dog. You know, it was stuff like that, you know.
Okay.
And I even offered, you know, when we were arguing and breaking up, I said, look, you know, I really want this dog, but I get it. Maybe I can come over and help walk it sometimes, or if you go out of town for a weekend, I'll take the dog.
Okay, Edward. Okay. Well, I tell you what, I wish you and Linda luck on working out your issues and whatever you guys had. It's an internal issue that you guys need to deal with, and we'll step aside. And if you say you didn't cheat, then I guess you didn't cheat. And
He did say he cheated, though, at one point. He took it back, though.
He did.
Freudian slip. All right, it wasn't anything, I swear.
Well, can't wait. Kicking off the KVJ 48 hours to rebuild the Bahamas today at 10 a.m. Going to try to raise $100,000. And we, with our charity Little Smiles, are going to be getting that money into West End, personally buying the supplies, dropping them off in donations, getting the KVJ Volunteer Army involved to try to really rebuild this town that already is, you know, struggling to try to get supplies in there. Is one of the tough things. Is one of those towns that a lot of times kind of off the beaten path, being all the way on the West End.
It really is. During Hurricane Matthew, when everything was coming into Freeport, a lot of stuff never made it to West End.
Right.
And if you, it's very political and it's tricky, but we have people on the ground right now in West End, and we know that we can help these people, and we're physically going to do the helping. Like, we're going to collect all this money through Little Smiles, purchase whatever they need, and then physically, we, the three of us, Kevin, Virginia, and Jason, are going to go over there by boat and by plane to bring the stuff.
KVJ Bahamas is what you text to 44321. KVJ Bahamas to 44321. And we're going to be getting a whole bunch of stories. If you got good stories, too, if you've already done something yourself, we want to thank a lot of people that, even if it's not with us, have done their own things to kind of like step up and do some really cool stuff. And a lot of Floridians they're talking about the wave of support that Floridians are heaping on the Bahamas. It's really cool just to kind of like, you know, see some of the stuff that's out there. Florida already has raised about $3 million in donations.
That's awesome.
And about $11 million in resources that we've sent over to the Bahamas already. So that's pretty cool. And I like some of these stories, too. Like, there's an 11-year-old named Cade Fry from Jupiter, and he told his parents that he wanted to donate backpacks to kids. So last weekend, Cade, his family, and friends went to the Bahamas, and they personally delivered about 200 backpacks.
Aww.
His mom's saying he wants to do it again this weekend, and he's got his own little Facebook page going on at Backpacks for the Bahamas.
That's awesome.
Yeah, which I think is really cool. And I know that a lot of schools here locally have opened up. Public schools in Palm Beach County have begun enrolling Bahamian students who evacuated for Hurricane Dorian.
It's beautiful.
And they, too, have backpacks loaded with school supplies and getting in the education because, you'd said the storm hit it was supposed to be their first day of school.
It's supposed to be their first day of school when Hurricane Dorian hit the Bahamas.
Yeah, so that's the Education Foundation of Palm Beach County that's doing some good stuff. So we'll hear a lot of good stories. It's going to be coming up and officially kicking off at 10 o'clock this morning right here at 97.9 WRMF.
Ow! There's a lot of dumbass criminals to talk about, baby. It's the whacked out news. People breaking the law. Ha-ha, fighting in the nude. Drunk people pooping in the street. Ha-ha, it's the whacked out news. So many people are mad.
Ow! Yeah! More problems with Popeyes. This time in the pizzle.
All right, what's going on with this crap?
Is it Popeye's fault?
No, this one isn't. No, there's a guy who just, because of all the hype, and we'd seen that there's Popeyes up there in the pizzle. Somebody sent us a photo that they were having traffic issues trying to get to that chicken sandwich. There's a guy that now broke into the Popeyes there and made off with some cash and a bunch of chicken. According to the police there in the pizzle, the burglar walked in and went right for the cash register area where he placed a chair under the surveillance camera and spray painted the camera lens. Oh, he's seen a movie or two.
Yeah, he has. It sounds like an inside job.
If you were a criminal, and we obviously do not condone any of that, no one wants to rob a chicken place, but if you were robbing like a fast food place, at that point, wouldn't you ask for the money and then ask for some sandwiches too, you're already committing crimes.
I mean, once I walk in the door, I am thinking about nothing but the delicious chicken. I'm not going to be able to leave without at least a couple of sandwiches.
Well, you're already going to go up the river for the burglar. You might as well get the free food too, right?
That's only if they catch you.
I hear you. I'm not condoning it.
They say he left with cash, multiple cases of chicken, bags of chicken batter, and a tray of chicken.
Wow.
So he really went in for that Popeye's chicken.
Yeah, he did.
The
Was
batter.
nobody there? Was it closed?
It sounds like it might have been, yeah, because police are still looking for the thief. So it sounds like he got in there and did that. There is a viral video going on now, and I guess if you want to make a music video and have it go viral, this is the way to do it. An aspiring rap star in Aventura got into, first of all, a couple different things having to do with the cops. Ivy Leo Little is first shown in this video sitting on the ground next to a Broward Sheriff's Office patrol car with his hands seemingly handcuffed behind him. Then the scene in the video shifts to the Aventura Police Department's lobby where he uses a racial slur in a song critical of police tactics involving black men. It says in the report, the department said that the rapper didn't have permission to film part of the video inside the station where he jumped like up on a table on the counter and was just having a good old time dancing around. He didn't cause any damage, so he wasn't charged with a crime, but
You can't do that.
apparently not, but it's probably going to help his video out. Getting some publicity to go around it. Did you hear about the 53-year-old woman? She loves Disney, but she loves going drunk to Disney.
I get it.
And then when she leaves, she likes to smoke. Unfortunately, when she got in the cab driver did not have a ciggy for her. So she was really looking for a heater and couldn't get it.
If you want to smoke, you need to bring your own ciggy.
Yeah.
Did that set her off a little bit?
Oh, she started slapping the cab driver.
Because he didn't have a ciggy?
Yeah. She then asked the deputies that showed up for a heater, and apparently they didn't have one either.
A heater.
Yeah. She then started hurling profanities at nearby kids.
Seems appropriate.
And then threw her purse on the ground when they asked for identification. She was charged for disorderly intoxication and battery on law enforcement officers, and I report that she has been banned for life from Disney parks.
Aw.
Oh, no. That's what it takes, huh?
But Universal, here we come.
Yeah, she should be banned from all parks. Disney needs to call Universal.
Give him a little heads up.
Thank God it's not the real celebrity. At first I thought maybe it slid back into meth, but not the case. It's just another guy named Keith Urban. Apparently he was arrested in Nebraska for impersonating a police officer and threatening a strip club employee.
And his name is Keith Urban, too?
His name is Keith Urban. But,
how annoyed is the real Keith Urban about this story?
So guys, I've been clean for a long time now. Please. Why do we have to have Keith Urbans causing mischief in Nebraska? They got some choice strip clubs in Nebraska, too.
Yeah?
Dude, are you being facetious?
I remember I had to do my radio interview when I was applying for a job in Kansas City in a strip club in the middle of a cornfield in Kansas.
Really?
So it was very odd. We went on a strip club tour of the Midwest, and they're interesting.
Side note, am I the only one horrified by cornfields? Kind of creepy.
They are creepy.
Yeah, you should be horrified by them.
Do I know the guy you interviewed with?
Yeah, you do.
Oh, he's a real dirtbag.
Yeah. Well, I should have known when I walked in. All the strippers knew him. They're like going, "Hey, radio guys!" Like, oh boy, I should have been my first time. Maybe I should not have taken the job.
I don't know. It was pretty fun.
It's definitely worth the story. Now, there's a 17-year-old girl that's been arrested in Umatilla, Florida, after she allegedly stole her parents' debit card in an attempt to pay two people off to kill them.
Oh, my gosh. The daughter?
Apparently what she did was she was trying to get her parents to a known drug house and have them killed there.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah, apparently the first transaction was for $100. It was used to buy cocaine, while another $400 was given to one of the people to kill her parents. After that person didn't do the deed, she reportedly paid a, quote, black man the other sum to kill her parents.
Oh, my gosh.
What kind of grounding do you get for that?
You don't. You turn her over to the cops and you say, she's your problem now. Lock her up, and not in juvie, in regular jail.
She's 17. She might get it.
Ugh. Nah, sorry. If you put a hit out on your parents, that's it. We're done here.
We're done.
We're done.
No presents for you.
No, you're right. Christmas is canceled.
Forever.
Yes. Gotta hate this, and you gotta assume that probably the marriage is over when you whack off your hubby's willy, having to a man in North Carolina.
Yeah, it's hard to battle back from that one.
Yeah, she kidnapped her 61-year-old husband and cut off the donger.
What did he do?
That's a good question, yeah.
Because that's a very intense crime of passion. Did he cheat on her? Because that's what it sounds like to me.
They don't know exactly why she attacked her husband. She's been charged with kidnapping and malicious castration, and it is not known at the time if they're able to reattach it. Apparently, it's on ice.
All protested castration is malicious.
Yes.
Good news, they found it. What if she threw it in a river or something? That's fish food.
Fish food.
That's fish
Is
food.
that a worm?
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, if you throw that in a river, you ain't getting that one back.
Yeah, you'd probably wind up in a beaver dam.
Or in a beaver belly.
Yeah, I don't know. Cops in Illinois are looking for a guy who's wanted for meth possession, and amazingly, looking at his mugshot, he looks just like Walter White from Breaking Bad.
I saw that.
He does, doesn't he?
Yes.
Yeah. There's an appeals court in France that just ruled that when a guy died from a heart attack during sex with a stranger on a business trip, it counts as a workplace accident.
Really?
Who would have known? Yeah.
It's a work. Yeah.
So his wife, who he's cheating on, will get 80% of his salary every year until he would have hit his retirement age.
Well, that's pretty sweet.
She's got to be so happy.
What a great way to go out.
He got instant karma and she got the cash.
That's awesome.
And how about this for sneaky and a malicious use of your photographic memory? A cashier in Tokyo got arrested after stealing credit card information from 1,300 customers, all by using his photographic memory.
What?
Because he looks at it, memorizes the number, gets the little thing on the back, and boom, right in my head. He used the credit card info to buy $2,600 worth of items online and used his memory to memorize the credit card information while processing orders at a shopping mall.
Wait, he had 13 cards and all he bought was $2,600 worth of stuff?
That's what I can't believe either. I mean, you got 1,300 customers and that's what, $2 a person?
What's he buying? Like Mickey Mouse erasers?
I don't know what he got.
Do you guys have your credit card memorized? Your number?
No. I don't. I like to switch it up, though. I change my credit card numbers every couple of years.
Ever since I got that Hulk Hogan credit card, I said, no more, brother.
No more Hulk Hogan credit cards or no more credit cards?
They got me because it was a Hulk Hogan. His face was on there. It was my first credit card ever, and I wasn't very responsible with it. It was $500 limit right off the bat. I was like, what?
Most of us are not responsible with a credit card. You're not alone.
I've never had a credit card since. I was 21 when I never did it again.
Okay, never again.
Nope.
Huh? That
Wish I
was
could
it.
say that.
Yeah. Coming up here in a couple minutes, I thought this was a really cool little hack from BuzzFeed. It's a workplace survival tip. It said if somebody annoying is at your office or desk at work and they won't kind of like take the hint that you want to be left alone so you can continue doing your work, here's what you do. You print something up and then ask them to follow you while you grab it off the printer. Then you walk them back to where their office or desk is instead of going back to yours. Usually they'll sit down without realizing really what's going on, and then you'd be like, okay, cool, see you later, and then you can go right back to your desk.
Virginia, let's go take a walk to the printer real quick.
You don't know how to work it.
Neither do you.
I'm a printing genius.
I will bet $50 right now you do not know how to go work that thing. That thing's like a robot.
ADL. I print ADL.
You do not print all day long.
I do, and I will.
I'm not saying I know how
Is
to.
this a copier challenge?
You can't use the copier or the printer.
She does not know how to. I'm telling you, she won't. I'm not saying I do either.
Okay.
Then again, I just copied my own face.
I just copied all kind of stuff to send off for my passport to go to the Bahamas.
Okay.
I copied my face.
Shot collar copy challenge coming up. There'll be 30 seconds on the clock. You got to be able to make a copy in 30 seconds.
It's right in the middle of our sales department.
Great. Even better. Let's get that Facebook Live video going, and we'll also talk about your own workplace survival tips coming up next.
This is 97.9 WRMF Palm Beach.
America was targeted for attack because we're the brightest beacon for freedom and opportunity in the world. And no one will keep that light from shining.
And tomorrow, and the day after, and the day after that, and in days and years to come, we will look at the calendar and remember September 11th, 2001.
A day that everyone will remember where they were when they heard the news.
Yep. And remember, it was about 8:46 a.m. 18 years ago. Remember, we were on the radio, Virginia.
We were.
And we saw what was going on. I remember the talk about a plane had hit the World Trade Center. Sounded like a small commuter plane. I was like, wow, that's just crazy. And we saw the footage of that. And I remember we were standing in kind of like the common area where they had a couple of TVs set up near the kitchen, and several employees were standing there. And then we saw the second plane hit, and just everyone's reaction were like, oh my goodness, this is a terrorist attack. And you knew right away. And in the course of that, you saw the horror and the towers fall, and then the other planes that had gone down. In total, 2,977 people were killed in 9/11 18 years ago.
When it first started happening, I think a lot of people were confused all over the country. Did you guys start looking up in the sky just to see if anything was going down? After the plane fell in Pittsburgh, I just started looking up in the sky. I didn't know what the hell was going on.
I think we all felt that way. Like, oh my gosh, are we all under attack? What is going on?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Scary.
Nobody knew, and that was just really it, sorting it all out. And, it changed America, how we travel and our transportation, the way we look at the world has definitely changed. And, 19 years ago is much different than it was today. Here we are 18 years to the day. It's Patriot Day, National Emergency Responders Day. So we remember our civil servants, the firefighters, the policemen, the dispatchers, everyone, involved with the things that they do to keep us safe, keep us alive, keep us going, putting themselves in harm's way. I was really happy to see this story that the newest class of New York City firefighters is set to graduate this month. 13 of them are children of firefighters who lost their lives as a result of 9/11.
Ugh, that's heavy.
It is.
Whoa.
Very heavy. But to have that kind of commitment to say, my parent lost their life and I am going to dedicate myself to, what happened.
My
to
goodness.
Them. Yes. So, and that... we remember all first responders here today, the fire, the police, everybody. And we're going to be partnering up with Subway today. And we love doing this. Civil Servant Appreciation Day. We've been doing this pretty much every year since 9/11. And we look for restaurants and places that will show a little bit extra love to our civil servants out there. And if you are, you let us know so that we can send them your way because they deserve a free lunch or something like that. And that's why we're taking Subway out. I know we're going to be dropping by the Boynton Beach Fire Rescue Station number 5 on High Ridge Road, popping by with some Subway there. So thank you to Subway for giving us the subs to do that.
That's awesome.
Something we're honored and happy to do.
There's a rumor suits might be good. You might be getting suits out there. Guys riding high.
Oh, yeah. Some big stuff. So there you go. Thank you again to Subway for that. Now remembering that. Well, we were talking a little bit about what is your workplace survival tactic? What is it you do? That was a really good one because I've had that before where somebody's camped out over your desk and you're just like, I don't want to be rude, but I've got a lot to do, and
It does not include chit chat about what happened last night on America's Got Talent.
It's funny because there was some person that used to do it to Kevin, and then Kevin would kind of complain about it, and then I started hearing Denny's complain about it too. So they had a knack for just hanging out at people's desk and just hanging over them while you're trying to get your work done.
Yeah, people have different things, and then I just know I have like 5 other things scheduled today, and if I don't get this fit into the time frame I have, then my whole day is going to be wrecked.
What do you think about American Idol, Kev?
Yeah, remember that guy we used to work with? Kevin put on headphones to keep from anybody talking to him about American Idol, and the guy lifted Kevin's headphone, pulled it back to talk to him about American Idol.
Yes.
That's a bold move.
It was tough, and I was like, yes. Okay, great. I can see I'm not going to work here today. It's tough if you work in like a common area and you got a cubicle kind of thing. So BuzzFeed was recommending, just say, hey, I want to get something at the printer, and go up there and just, kind of grab something, shoot something that's random to the printer, and then walk them back by their desk, have a quick little, hey, I'm going to run. And then, pretty much most of the time, they're going to sit right back down at their desk.
And they're going to maybe be Jedi mind tricked into thinking it was their idea to walk back to their desk.
Yes. So I thought that was kind of cool. You both admitted that you don't know how to work the copy machine here.
She went in on me. Yeah. I went on her, and a copy off.
We're each accusing the other of incompetence.
Yeah. Right.
But neither one of us is that skilled.
That's why I said, if put your money where your mouth is, we'll strap the shot collar on you, give you 30 seconds to make a copy.
Not every copy machine in this building is created equally. They've got like this new Cadillac type of machine.
I know.
It's intimidating.
They're tough sometimes.
I think this thing has abs. It's that impressive.
Yeah. Yeah, I personally don't have faith that either one of you be able to knock one out.
Kevin.
If you want to go do it, go do it. Yeah, take the shot collar with you, but I have a feeling it's not going to go off.
Look, I'm not scared of the witch on this challenge. My only fear is it a lame challenge.
Should we do it tonight when we're in the KVJ 48?
That's what I wonder.
When we're hurting for material.
I mean, I think we're always hurting for material.
Yeah, we are, Virginia. Hurting now, too.
All right, let's do this thing. So, do you want to do this?
Yeah, you guys can go do it. I think
Okay.
it'd be fun. Make a fun little Facebook Live video on it.
Okay.
People can dial up on the KVJ Show Facebook page and do it. I think 30 seconds is a reasonable amount of time to be able to do that. We did post yesterday on the KVJ Show Facebook page. We asked you, what is your own workplace survival tip? Some really good ones on here. I liked like what Victoria had to say. She said, always have a piece of paper in your hand, even if it's blank. People will always assume you're in the middle of something as long as you just have a piece of paper in your hand. That's all you've got to do. Amy said, Purell. Lots and lots of Purell is my workplace survival tip. Mary Jo said earbuds. Got to go with the earbuds. And Rockio listens to the KVJ show on those earbuds. Good call. Also, Ashley said take notes during meetings. People will notice if you don't. Don't micromanage other employees who are on the same level as you. It's annoying and it makes people hate you. Don't take food out of the fridge. It doesn't belong to you. That's what she recommends. Pamela said work from home. It's easier. Also, Ashley says, I stay under the radar at all costs, unless you want to live there and work 60-plus hours. Don't make it look like you're too competent. Cindy said, don't date anyone from work, and so did several other people. Michael said, don't get caught with female coworkers in a locked room. Great idea, Michael. And Heather said, keep your personal bleep to yourself and mind your own business. No one needs your drama, and you don't need theirs. So thank you very much, KVJ Nation, for your thoughts on that. All right, we got our own little Xerox copy challenge that is going to be going on here. Photocopy challenge. Jaybird versus Virginia. They're both accusing each other that they don't know how to work our copy machine here at the radio station. Okay, let's see if they're standing by. Do I have you, Virginia?
Yes, you have me. I'm taking this very seriously. You also have the bird. He's dancing around and twerking.
Oh, well, he likes to. He loves it. You know, he loves it. Is he still wearing those butt pads?
No, he took those off.
Oh.
Oh, don't you worry. Those butt pads will come out during the Great 48.
I was going to say, he loves those butt pads. Okay, we've got this on Facebook Live. You can dial it up. Denny's is running the camera there. You guys are at the copy machine right now. Got the shot collar on and ready to go here, Virginia?
Yes, sir. He is all strapped up.
Okay, Jaybird's ready to go. Going to have 30 seconds on the clock here, okay?
30 seconds, sir.
Okay, and you get the shocker, Virginia, the controller?
I do. I
Okay.
have the shocker.
Okay, are you ready? On your mark.
No, I'm not ready because Virginia keeps trying to mansplain how to do this thing.
I'm just giving him a paper. He's all angry.
Okay, here you go. On your mark, get set, and go. You got 30 seconds to make a copy. If you can't do a copy in 30 seconds, you get to hit the trigger there and shock him, Virginia. He's under the gun now.
Okay, he's hit a button.
Okay.
He has hit a button.
Yeah.
We got Mom. And the copy came out wrong. It came out wrong.
Okay, you got to
It's
try it
cut
again.
off. It's not right. It's not right.
Is it 10 seconds?
Hold on.
Okay.
It's not right.
Is it 5, 4, 3, 2, 1? Okay.
Kevin?
Yes. Do
I
we?
don't know, man.
Okay, let's see it. Hold it up. Let's see it on Facebook Live. Is it a correct copy that you did?
No.
It's not. Okay, Virginia, you get to shock him then because he did not know how to work it correctly.
All right. I hate to do this to you because it hurts me more than it hurts you, honestly. But bring the pain in 3, 2, 1.
Oh, no, he just went into one of the cubicles, I guess.
We knocked over furniture. Run, Denny's, run. Save yourself. No. Oh, no. Go pick it up.
What did you knock over?
We knocked over, like, somebody's whole cubicle, like, plant and a lamp.
Oh, geez.
Oh.
Oh, I see that because he hit it And
It's
okay.
the sales girl that does not like us. Oh.
Well, you got to narrow it down, Virginia. That's a few. Yeah. Oh, wow. Okay. Are you guys going? Are they in the cubicle?
No, thank God.
Okay. All right. You're good. Okay. Just put the plant back because you got to give it a shot here, Virginia. To be fair.
Virginia just got cut in line.
There's somebody else at the copier now.
Oh, did you really?
He's not doing like monkey shenanigans. He's doing real business.
Hold on, I gotta put this on your leg.
Okay, well, you got time here. While that person's making their copy, strap yourself up with the shot collar here on KVJ Facebook page, and we'll see. Same thing. You got 30 seconds.
You need your gown? Jaybird looks like the groom trying to take the garter belt off at the wedding, and I don't like it.
You guys getting very close for comfort out there. Okay, this is the copy machine shot collar challenge here. Can you make an actual copy on our machine here at the radio station in 30 seconds? Jaybird, he was able to get it to work, but he went landscape, and that was not the right way to get the copy to work. So he got shocked for that. Virginia will get 30 seconds as well here as you try to do this. Okay, let's see. Virginia, does she know how to work the copier? Oh, say excuse me.
All right, you tell us when, Coach.
Okay. All right, here you go, Jaybird. Tell her on your mark, get set, and go.
Go. Oh, she's doing it, though. The weak way.
Does the weak way mean the right way?
We are going to find that out, Coach.
Okay. Got to wait till it comes out to see if she did it right, because you were able to make a copy. It didn't come out right. Okay, she's halfway there. We're down to 14 seconds.
Done?
Yep. She's done?
Oh.
Did it come out right?
She did it right. It's
Oh, Bird! So Virginia was right. She knows how to make a copy, and you don't?
I do. I just put the paper the wrong way, man.
Okay.
But I do think I broke a desk.
You broke a desk. Of course you did.
Desk, man.
Okay, all right. Well, I'll bring it on back. Thank you very much to our Facebook Live audience that checked out that video and blew off their work. So thank you very much for checking that out. If you want to get back to it and see the destruction that was done in the cubicle, just jump to the KVJ Show Facebook page.
Do you need more KVJ Show? Find everything KVJ at kvjshow.com.
Of course, people were trying to say that Virginia cheated on the copy challenge, and she looked over your shoulder, Jaybird, and learned from you on how to do it properly.
Yeah, and basically, Kev, I'm used to the witch kind of riding these coattails.
I didn't even do it the same way he did it.
She did it the fancy Tequesta way.
The fancy Tequesta way, huh?
I did it the old school, grind it out way. Oh, it may not work kind of way.
Yes, and it kind of didn't, yeah.
Honestly, I was actually impressed that I got all of the copy on the page. I actually, that was one of the reasons why I got fired from a teacher assistant job back in the day. I was a joke. That's why I said joke. And the other fact is my station wagon blew up in the front of the school.
Ooh, that's not safe for the kids.
Combination.
No, it's not. Stay away from the kids. You might blow up.
You have to dodge a fire while you're trying to come to school.
Yeah. Well, there's a whole bunch of new food things to check out, if that be your thing. I know a couple things are going on. One, Wendy's is finally getting into the fast food breakfast game. How will it be? I don't know. They've been doing it at 300 locations. Now they're taking it nationwide next year. They got some different stuff on their breakfast menu. They got like a burger with bacon and eggs on top and a honey chicken biscuit sandwich. And then they do also a mix of coffee and frosty ice cream.
Ooh.
I thought Wendy's did breakfast back in the day a while ago. Long time ago.
They might have it. It might have been one of the select locations.
Coffee frosty sounds delicious.
Yes. It's different. It's kind of interesting.
Coffee.
They say starting tomorrow, too, Taco Bell, they've been tweaking up their menu a ton. They're going to be going with a lot more vegetarian options on the menu you can start with tomorrow. The American Vegetarian Association is certified the new lineup, too. They got black beans packed into some burritos. They got a Crunchwrap Supreme and a Quesarito, plus 9 other bold, flavorful items.
Oh, Fat Kevin, what are you doing to me? We got the Great 48 coming up, and you are foreplaying me with food. Speaking of, when does the grilled cheese party start?
Oh, it's coming. Don't worry.
When, though?
Probably later today.
48 hours is a long time to kind of be worried about this party.
We could use a little fasting.
I don't speak for yourself.
Yeah,
I like the dad bod I'm working on.
He's fine the way he is. Come on, don't take away his food. He wants it. And one more item. They say KFC is testing new French fries. Their angle with theirs is they're covering them in the 11 secret herbs and spices.
Oh, so they got the chicken batter fry?
Yeah. That's the secret. Well, Popeyes has just been getting all the attention, so I got to do something crazy now.
Bud's got better fries than any of those Johnny-come-lately.
I need something crazy. We got to do something crazy with you for Bud's. I don't know what we got to figure out what it is. Maybe we need to batter you and
I would be up for that.
Do something like that.
I would love to be battered.
I'd rather see you baked, not fried.
Oh, come on. That goes against everything I believe in. What are we talking about?
I'd rather you be healthier.
No, let's fry me up, baby.
Come on, Virginia. What you talking about? So, so we're going to have some good food and good stuff. It's going to be going on here in just 30 minutes from now. We are going to be kicking it off. The 48 hours of KVJ officially starts. We will not end until 10 a.m. Friday morning.
I got to break me off a Chewy walk real quick. I got to walk Chewy, not get seen by any official person that runs the building, and then bring him back up. And I got to do that before 10.
Service elevator, probably.
Good call. Kevin.
Yeah.
Nice. I was going to take him to the lobby. Have him wave at everybody.
Yeah, no, I know how to sneak out of this place.
I've seen you do it, and it is an art form.
Be careful, because the building manager a lot of times uses the service elevator.
I don't sweat him.
All right.
You're not worried, huh?
Do you sweat him?
I sweat what he could do to Chewy.
He couldn't do... He's not doing anything to Chewy.
I just don't want Chewy to have to leave.
We'll cross that bridge and burn it when it gets here.
Uh-huh. Some questions are rolling in. Are you going to have a Great 48 theme song?
I mean, hit us up around 1 a.m.
Yeah.
And we'll get you something real nice.
Work on it then? Yeah, okay. So we'll get something there. That would be nice. We do want to do a call out to businesses to please step up and help us. We've got 3 different packages for businesses out there. We will give you lots of love here on the KBJ Show. The silver donation package is $1,000. We'll talk about you on the show, and we'll put you up on our website where we thank the bigger silver donation donors. Gold donation of $5,000 or more gets you some talk on the KBJ Show. Plus, we'll post you up on our Facebook and Instagram pages. It's got a lot of followings on there. And also, the platinum donation is $10,000 or more. You get to come in studio. We'll interview you about your business, and we'll post you up on our social media. So you can get some advertising there. And because we're partnering up with Little Smiles, our charity it's tax deductible.
Absolutely. We have the whole infrastructure of Little Smiles helping with the collections and then also helping with the disbursement. You know, quite a few of our board members have personal ties to West End. We have people that are there right now feeding people, and they need our help to keep this area alive.
Yes, and you will know where every penny of this goes. There's not going to be any surprises. Complete transparency. You'll be able to see exactly where it is. So we already off to a little bit of a start. Some people were jumping in a little bit early, and that's awesome. We totally encourage that because it is going to be tough to get to 100,000.
It's always nice to have something going in.
Yes.
It's kind of like when you play a gig out into a bar and you show up and there's like already 9 of your friends there. You're like, all right, we have some life here.
Yeah. Already 19 donors, $1,562 going straight to the Bahamas.
I love it.
Thank you to Leslie, Mackenzie, Kelly, Maria as well in there. Wendy has donated, and Benjamin. So thank you guys very much. The menu breaks down as this. For $50, you get a shout out on the KVJ Show. For $100, we will play up to a 4-minute song from a major record label that is FCC friendly.
Okay, can we kind of do like a role play? Let's say my name's Jake from Port St. Lucie. Hey guys, I would love to hear Billy Joel's Only the Good Die Young. Where's my shout out? How would it go?
Well, it would be, the song. I gotta see how long it is, but I think it fits in the 4-minute category. We play 4 minutes of it.
Oh, it does, my man.
And I'd be like, hey, what's up? Was it Jake from State Farm? What was it?
Jake from Port St. Lucie.
Oh, okay. Jake from Port St. Lucie.
Yes.
Here's your Billy
He
Joel.
sounds hideous.
Yes. Okay. That's what you would get, and you'd get your song there.
Okay, I'm just test driving it, baby.
Yeah, so let's start loading them up as we go to music coming up at 10 o'clock. Some more questions here about the 48 hours of KVJ to rebuild the Bahamas, starting in just about 23 minutes from now, officially. There's all kinds of ideas and things that you can ask us to do. You can actually come in, too, for $150. $150 for 30 minutes. You get to kind of come in, hang out with us. I know somebody wanted to come in and play beer pong.
That's $150, not $1.50. I know it might be confusing.
Yeah.
It's probably only worth $1.50.
Come on.
We get it.
All
But it's
for the
not for
Bahamas,
us.
baby.
It's for the Bahamas.
That's for the
It
Bahamas. Yes.
If it was just for us, $1.50.
Yeah. Somebody said, how much to have Jaybird work out for 30 minutes?
Ooh.
Got pay, baby.
Yeah, you do. We'll figure on that. We figure most of those kind of like challenge type things starting at 500, and if they get like painful and like really damaging, then you're probably going to 1,000.
You got to bring the gym to me because I only brought snacks for this little shindig.
Yeah.
You got to bring the gym or bring a guy named Jim to work me out because I ain't got nothing to do.
Yeah, you do burpees, I guess, and stuff like that.
Can I just burp after eating pizza instead?
Yeah, you could just be burpee.
No, you have to do burpees and jumping jacks and all that. Don't you owe Kevin a bunch of burpees?
You know what? I
He
do.
does. Maybe we can work that out.
I do, but while I'm thinking about that, Kev, why don't you drop and give me 10 right now? Because you have several push-ups. You have more push-ups to do than I have burpees. I'm almost done with my burpees.
Oh, okay. Well, let's have you work out 10 then, too.
You have, I mean, hundreds and hundreds of.
How many do I have? Do we have that official tally? Suits,
He
I know
may
is
have
keeping
more,
that.
but you need more.
I think Suits was keeping that tally.
Oh, look at that. Virginia's in no kind of punishment whatsoever. How odd.
Just sits there, enjoys the show,
Just kind of gives her opinion.
texting her friends.
I'm over here basking in the glory of my copy win. Make them count. Make them count, Pennington. Jump higher. Higher. You tub of goo, higher. Look at the fupa on this one. Oh, my
He looks
goodness.
good. He looks good. Look at him jumping around there.
Not all of
He's
us
spry.
not all of us lives in Tequesta and can afford liposurgery on every little wrinkle and.
That's why she's not fat. Yeah, he sucks it right out. Yeah, how many you got
He's
there?
just got 7 left.
Oh, just 7 left?
No. The grade 48 cannot. No. We have to have some law around here because this witch is going to turn me into.
She's just warming up. She is just warming up.
Mama's ready. I brought my testosterone cream. Let's go. I'm ready.
You know what? Can you throw some on my face too? I'm ready. I want to go toe
We
to toe.
might all be dipping into it.
Okay, you got your 10 done there?
No, he did not.
Oh, yes, I did.
No, he
Did he?
did not.
Okay.
Don't listen to this
People
witch.
will watch.
What's the count?
Okay. People also asking, is Kev going to have to run home whenever he has to poo? Okay. I have taken it all into consideration. I'm doing what I can. If there's nobody here, like overnight in the building, like I'll be here early before anybody's here. Every now and then I sneak off and I go here.
And you can.
Yeah.
And I'll sneak in there. I might take a sink bath, but I'm only going to do that in the middle of the night.
Okay.
Look, you found her, you hired her, you've been working with her way longer than I have. And I'm the weird one.
Yeah.
Sink bath.
I
over
don't
here.
like to be. I'll wash my face, my pits, and my hoo-ha. I just don't like to be stinky and sticky.
Okay.
I'm so glad we
got that whole rundown.
We got the main points
exactly
covered.
what's going on.
Those are the 3 main points.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you know what? Then I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to take a bath in this sink as well.
Mm-hmm.
They don't like that, by the way. I got caught shaving here once, and I got some looks.
I do know that we've got some special guests going to be coming up. Todd McDermott is going to be joining us from WPVF TV 25.
He's coming in to help kick it off, and he was just in the Bahamas, so that's awesome. A little bit later on this afternoon, Jay Cashmere, who was also just in the Bahamas, he's going to be here as well. I mean, both of these guys, they're kind of the best of the best.
Yeah.
And they're going to be here telling us what it was like in the Bahamas because they saw it firsthand.
Vanilla Ice is going to be joining us at 11 a.m. this morning. So he's going to be popping in. So we got all kinds of fun little guests going to be coming up for you as we kick off into it. We're just 19 minutes away.
Look at you listening to the KVJ show on 97.9 WRMF. Lucky.
Well, here we are getting all ready to go with the KVJ 48 hours. Going to be on nonstop 97.9 WRMF. Hopefully, we're going to be raising $100,000 in that time. We'll see. I really hope we do it. It would just be a nice mark to hit, and it'd be great to see the community come together for this. We're going to be hearing a lot about West End in the next 48 hours, so you get to really know the town and the struggles that they're going through. It's the oldest community on Grand Bahama, on the western side of the Bahamas over there. You're hearing so much about Marsh Harbor, the Abacos, and there's a lot of media and publicity that is going to that. On the other end of that, you've got a place that was hit and destroyed as well, that they're saying, hey, don't forget about us. And unfortunately, right now, a lot of people are forgetting about them.
If you go right now on Google satellite images, it'll show you West End, and those pictures were taken early in 2019.
Mm-hmm.
And you can see on the roofs of a lot of the barely hanging on houses, there were still tarps on these roofs of these houses in West End before Dorian came through.
Wow.
These people had not recovered from Hurricane Matthew yet. They don't have the same luxuries that we have here. They don't have a Lowe's or a Home Depot or a lot of extra money to bring in roofing supplies and refortify their homes after a major disaster. Matthew crippled them. I can't imagine how long it's going to take for these people to recover from Dorian.
Yeah, it is going to be tough. And somebody had texted in and said, hey, not to downplay. I'm all for helping the Bahamas because they definitely need it, but why is our country so quick to help other countries when we can't even help our own homelessness in different cities? I think if you look at that, the standard that they're living in right now, it is subhuman. And it goes even beyond just being homeless. If we're going to, see and hear some of the stories and get to really get what some of the gritty is that they are going through. I think right now probably homeless in America would be a big jump up from the conditions that a lot of these people are living in right now.
Well, homeless in America has the option to go to a shelter in America.
Yeah.
Some of these people are literally living under a tarp now with the sun beating down on them all day long. No electricity, no running water, no clean food or water. People are getting sick because they're drinking contaminated water and eating contaminated food.
Yeah.
Like, this is a crisis.
Here, the smells are getting worse, and
Awful.
so we're going to talk to a lot of people that have done some runs over there, and there's so many people from South Florida that are already contributing, and people are jumping on it. We haven't officially kicked off. We will in 10 minutes, and already, up to $2,567.
That's
so
beautiful.
we're going to see what we can do. I'm hoping we get there.
I know. I got to get changed into my great 48 outfit. I got my donut uni.
I think you need to be like Madonna and do a costume change every hour.
I don't hate it.
Your donut, what is it?
Unitard or una? What is that thing I have?
It's the romper.
The romper.
Oh, okay.
But, if you want to wear a unitard, I would love to see that.
We have to get one. If someone's got one, let's make it happen.
Play dress up here, baby?
Of course.
Okay. Yeah, thank you to people just like Molly Ishmael who sent in. She said, you know what, here's just $100. I just want to put it to the cause. And so that's really cool. So we appreciate that. And we try to make this as easy as possible for you to get us your donations to help out West End.
Since she's not doing a song request, can I take hers?
No. Nope. Doesn't work that way.
Not while Kevin's here.
Non-transferable. Yeah. KVJ Bahamas is what you want to text to 44321. KVJ Bahamas to 44321 to donate. And then like what she did, she took the receipt from the donation and texted to us at 877-979-WRMF if you have something special for it. Just a simple shout out like what I gave her, and she deserved it. $50. For $100, we will play up to a 4-minute song from a major record label that is FCC friendly. So that's how we do it. So if you want something that's longer than that, pay double. So that's pretty much what we're looking for. And if you want to come in, hang out for $150, you can spend 30 minutes watching the KVJ 48 in person. We hope to bring in some really cool guests. Like I said, Tom McDermott, Jay Cashmere, Vanilla Ice already on deck, going to be coming up here in the next couple hours.
Stalkers.
Yeah, well, I've invited your stalker, and if in case she didn't get the message yet, let this be the all points bulletin. Girl, come on in.
Gotta have 150.
No. For the stalker, we got to get $1,000 for that.
Oh, really?
150? No, we're not bringing her in for 150.
Okay.
She can slide in for 150. You won't know it's her till she's already paid.
I will know her. I can send. It's almost like I can.
But then she's here. It's too late.
Okay, here we go. It's about that time. Just about 6 minutes away, we're officially kick into the 48 hours. We're going to be here nonstop. KVJ is taking over 97.9 WRMF. And we're going to represent what the Bahamas themselves went through, 48 straight hours of a Category 5, 180, 185 mile-an-hour winds, just nonstop beating down. The stories are just unbelievable. So, I mean, imagine that. September 1st, right about noon, blew in. September 3rd, right about noon, it blew out. 48 hours. They're just like, they got to be like, are you kidding me? Like, stop already. Where's this thing getting energy from?
I don't think, I've never heard of that. Stopping on top of people, a hurricane that doesn't move?
Yeah.
That's awful.
I know. It's craziness. So there you go. So we do have the text number ready to go. We'll be answering your questions. Somebody said, how much for my 6-year-old to come meet Denny's and Jaybird?
Aww. Kids come free with their parents.
They do. Okay.
Yep, a paid parent can bring a free kid.
Okay.
You can't charge a kid.
All right.
It doesn't feel right.
No.
Okay. $150 then for the parent. You can get in. You can just show up with your money. You can do that, or you can send it into it in advance. KBJ Bahamas 44321 is where you text. All right, Jaybird. Wrap up the regular KBJ show. It's going to be a while since we do another one.
We have the Great 4-Day coming up, so it's kind of dedicated to that. Without patience, endurance, even the smallest thing becomes unbearable. A lot depends on our attitude.
All right.
Virginia wasn't even listening. She's texting. You weren't even listening.
No.
I'm texting our boss.
There's that attitude up top.
This is the KVJ Show on 97.9 WRMF.